Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and good morning to you. This is your day. It's all about you today, folks. So if there's anything you want me to say or do or give away or talk about, write it down and mail it to me. And at some point, I'll get it. Good morning. My name is Jim Weller, and you are watching a weekly show called Weller Does Delmarva. And you're watching on TV or YouTube, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, or Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to please start a watch party, if you would. Start a watch party so your friends know who you're watching and what you're doing and what's going on, and so on and so forth. I keep moving over. I'm getting further away from the other end of the table. So good morning. We are going to have some giveaways that we're going to talk about that you'll pick up at Weller's in Bridgeville. So I do want you to tune in through the show. We might take some callers. I have had somebody suggest a couple ideas of some contests that we could do, and they're pretty darn good ideas. So we're going to think about that too. So Jim Weller here. We're going to talk to our first guest. This is a live show. We are sitting inside the Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. Chef Fred is cooking up breakfast for everybody. So if you want to come down and buy yourself some breakfast, it is good, good, good. I actually had a BLT, Brody Lee Troyer, BLT. Now, I had a sandwich called a BLT. So anyway, and it was fantabulous. All right, Colin Walls has arrived.
Good morning.
Good morning. How in the world are you?
What is that over your shoulder that says, can you go back to that shot?
What's that?
Over Jim's shoulder.
What is it here?
Stupid is as stupid does.
Right, this is my friend. All right, reminds me of a big box store every time I see that. But let's not go there. Turn that TV back on.
Yeah.
By golly. He thought I was going to say something inappropriate. Took me right off the air that quick.
That's right.
All right, Colin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Did you survive yesterday?
I did.
It was Colin Wall's day
That's
yesterday.
Right. Yes.
Which qualified him for free lunch, dinner, massages, golfing.
I got to pay for dinner.
Go-karts. Whatever he wanted to do yesterday, it was Colin Wall's day in Sussex County, and he was the man.
Wow.
So.
Well, I did get breakfast.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So I was bought breakfast, but other than that,
all the other stuff.
All the stuff I paid for the rest of the day.
All right. Gas,
but anyway,
everything.
Let's talk about TV Delmarva. TV Delmarva, Channel 14, Channel 14.4 specifically, Delmarva WX, is now available on Roku. So if you want to search for Delmarva WX on your Roku, you can get our streaming version, which is the same as the over-the-air version, except it's not over-the-air. You're getting it from
it's streaming.
Exactly.
Right.
You can check that out and see. And if you're looking to advertise, man, we have got the deals on
I've had some people mention it to me that they're going to get up with you.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to get a surge because I've had numerous people say, I want to get into the second quarter, and it's not far away.
Second quarter is not
far away, but that's what I've had.
As a matter of fact, if you're ready to start in the second quarter,
let's get started, right? Because you got to get an ad made and get it on the schedule and so on.
Yes. So
TV Delmarva.
Yeah. So what it is, it's a all weather channel, not all weather, but it's a weather channel, and it's designed around the weather.
Okay.
And it is designed to be watched in kind of 15-minute increments. And if you buy the weather portion, we have an AM, a PM. There's four day parts throughout the day. You have an AM, which is 6 a.m. to noon.
Okay.
You have a PM, which is noon to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Then you have a prime time, which is 6 p.m. to midnight.
Okay.
And then you have overnight, which is midnight to 6 a.m.
Okay.
All right.
All makes sense
You're
to me.
going to be one of only 4 ads during the weather segment.
So I should get some visibility.
You're going to get lots of visibility.
Lots of visibility.
That's 24 ads a day.
Really?
5 days a week.
24 a day or a week?
24 a day per
5
day.
5 days a week.
Yes, 5 days a week.
120 ads. 120 ads a week.
A week.
At what, $20 an ad?
No. Are you ready
More
for
or
this
less?
price? So it starts at $300 for the overnight.
Really?
$300 a month for the overnight.
Well, are you saying it right? $300 a month or $300 a week?
I'm talking a month. $300
$300
a month.
a month.
Now these are all introductory offers. We want to get people on board with it.
Okay.
$300 a month. The AM and PM slots are $450.
Really?
The prime time is $600.
Wow. So if I wanted to learn about this, do I call you for all the details?
Give me a call, 302-242-8015. Colin at tvdelmarva.com. I can be emailed there. Call or text me at that number.
We're going to talk more about this at 7:30.
Okay.
Okay. All right, everybody. I hear the radio. Is it Lawrence back there today? Lawrence, good morning, young man. How are you doing? If you were here this morning, we could buy your breakfast. Jim Weller here. Good morning. You are watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We hope to brighten your day, entertain your day, inform your day. This is a live weekly show. We do it each and every Saturday morning. It is unrehearsed. It is unscripted, and I have a good time doing it. So it's my show. I don't work for the radio station. I actually don't work for anybody. So I just want to let you know I was the lowest bidder for the job, and I have a lot of fun doing it, and you're going to enjoy this show. We're going to have some giveaways. Going to take some phone calls. We got numerous guests, just one after another. We might snag some people out of the audience, but you can come and sit right here in Laurel Junction on Route 13 in Laurel. And you can order breakfast if you want. Chef Fred has got chocolate chip Belgian waffles, okay? 2 eggs and home fries with breakfast meat, $6.25. Let me say that again. Chocolate chip Belgian waffle, 2 eggs and home fries, and breakfast meat, $6.25. And also biscuit and gravy, and 2 eggs and home fries for $4.99. What a deal. Chef Fred's, I'm telling you, you will love the food. It's fantastic. All right? It's really, truly great food right here inside the Laurel Junction. Come down, have breakfast. There's people sitting over here watching the show. That's okay, Dan, no problem. All right, Dan has arrived. So anyway, he's making an entrance. Oh, we're going to get our picture taken. I keep forgetting that. Tracy does a wonderful job of that. So anyway, I just want to let you know we are here. If you're hungry, if you're not hungry, you can come and sit down and just watch the show. It's a live show, or if you're home and you're cozy and comfy, keep watching it there. If you're watching on Facebook, hit the share button and start a watch party if you would. And for our radio audience, thank you very much. No matter how hard you stare at your radio, you're not going to see or even be able to smell the bacon. We got smeller vision coming at some point, but we haven't got it all designed yet. So good morning again. So got lots of different guests. As you heard when he clunked the table and everything, Dan has arrived. I'm just messing with him, trying to get him all nervous. Hey, do we have a collage to go? This is Bob Backman's voice you're going to hear, Cool Bobby B. So take it away, Cool Bobby B.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Daniel Nelson from Code Purple has a quick word on how we can help our homeless population. Cheryl Larson from Cheryl's Organizing Concepts has some great ideas to help you get ahead of your spring cleaning. Colin Walls from Walls Service Center and TV Delmarva stops by for a chat. Weller's Chuck Creighton has decades of experience in the trailer business and can help you find your perfect fit. Carolyn Claypoole from the Delaware Agricultural Museum joins the conversation about an important part of Delaware history. Stacey and Eric Fibelkorn talk distilling and how to sample their work. Mike Mercer from Laurel Junction talks treasures and antiques to be found. We are live from Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
There we go, everybody. So that is some of the people that are going to be on the show. I'm also going to be having a guest appearance with Jim Martin talking about Do More 24. And also, Debbie Short's going to join me later on in the show talking about Do More 24. That was ended yesterday, and they got some breaking news. So it's a live show. We may call people out of the audience. We are going to be talking about some items that are going to be given away absolutely free. I want you to put in your schedule for the day to make some time to stop by Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville before 2, because we're going to be giving something away in celebration of something today, okay? No purchase necessary. Listen, Emory West has a big day coming up today. I think today is the election for the Town Council of Milton, if I'm correct. And if you are a voter in that area, I'm just telling you, Emory West is a friend of mine. He's a hard worker. He is a local citizen that has been in Delaware all of his life, and probably in Milton. And I think he was there before the streets were even rolled out or even invented. So anyway, I just want to let you know, if you're a voter in Milton, I would encourage you to consider Emory West in your voting decision. Not telling you to vote for him, just telling you to consider him. He's a good guy. All right? Emory, good morning to you, buddy, if you're listening. Now, what in the world is the next thing I want to do? I've had one heck of a week. God has really, really shined his blessings on me this week, and I am just a thankful human being for it. But the first thing I want to do is I'm going to do a sponsor segment real quick, because this is a big day for Wilson's Auction, okay? So Wilson's Auction, as you know, every Saturday in Lincoln, right there in Lincoln City, right on the highway, they have an auction. It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. It goes all day, into the afternoon, into the evening, and it's a great time of fellowship, buying things, having a lot of fun. I know people that buy stuff one week and sell it the next week. It's a really interesting place. So if you are visiting Delaware, if you've never been to an auction, go to Wilson's Auction in Lincoln. But also today, they have an off-site auction at the same exact time, and it's the Thompson Family Farms, and they are in Marydale. And there is all kinds of things like farm machinery, tractors, there's a grader, there's a backhoe, there's a dump truck, a little bit of everything. You could start your own business. Buy the backhoe, buy the dump truck, buy the grader. Next thing you know, you're in the excavating business. There's hay and cattle equipment. There's farm equipment. There's irrigation equipment, lawn and garden stuff. So it's a really big auction. It is today. It starts at 10 o'clock. That's in Marydale. And that's an off-site auction. If you want to learn about this, you want to see some pictures, you could see pictures of this sale in Marydale, and you can also see pictures of what's in Lincoln by going to wilsonsauction.com and looking at them on their website. There's tons of pictures there, and it's all happening today. So this is what's called a today-only offer. Wilson's Auction starting at 10 o'clock in Lincoln City, and also starting at 10 o'clock off-site in Marydale. To learn more, go to wilsonsauction.com. Tuesday nights, every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, you can buy a vehicle, you could sell a vehicle, or you could sell a vehicle and then buy a vehicle, whatever you want to do. Every Tuesday night, they have hundreds of vehicles going through the auto auction. Questions? Any questions? Call them on the phone, 302-422-3454, 422-3454, or on the web, it's wilsonsauction.com. And people say, how about Facebook? Yes. Wilson's Auction is very active on the Facebook, all right? Now, here he is, a young man that we have grown to know and appreciate, good local citizen of Sussex County. His name is Daniel Nelson. We've been talking to him about once a month about Code Purple. And what a great organization. And when it's chilly out, we're at all home sitting, and we're nice and cozy, but there are people out there staying in the elements, and Code Purple fills that gap. Gives them a place to spend the night out of the weather. You know what I mean?
That is correct, Jim.
So, how are you, Dan?
I am good. Good. Really, since this is the Code Purple season is ending, March 15th is our last night for overnight.
Okay.
There's really just a couple things to cover.
Okay.
The first is a really big thank you to you and your show and all your staff for having us on.
Well, thank you.
No, as a volunteer organization, to be able to have a platform, or the opportunity to have a platform like this for our voice to get out there even larger, we just thank God for this.
Well, good. And can I just interrupt for a second?
Yeah, sure.
I want to take an opportunity and explain how Weller Does Delmarva works, because I have advertisers. When you hear me say this is a sponsor segment, that means somebody's paying for the advertising. And the result of them paying for advertising is hopefully their business benefits. But organizations such as Code Purple are allowed this free publicity time. In other words, and so I have to ask, you've been on the show a few times. Have you got any results out of even being on this show? I mean, anything tangible by being on Weller Does Delmarva?
Yes. An example is Dave and Amy Bosco. They are the owners of 911 Airsoft.
I know them.
You know them?
Have you ever been to the airsoft field?
I have. Me and my oldest son play.
Was it fun?
It is more than fun.
Well, good.
But we went and played last Saturday, and I had no idea that Dave and Amy had set up a raffle, and proceeds of it were to go to Code Purple and another organization.
Nice of them.
Yeah. When Dave told me, I was shocked, and he said, I heard your voice. He was walking around the house, and I was like, hey, I know that guy.
Really?
And said that it inspired him and Amy to do that. So
Wow.
there's just...
He must be a radio listener.
He must be.
Wow, isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
So where is this? It's an airsoft field in Greenwood.
Yeah, it's on St. Johnstown Road.
Oh, past the cemetery.
Yes,
Yes.
on the outside of town. It's on the left. You'll see a big fence that's up.
Okay.
And that's where it's located. And they have games every Saturday.
So what do? You go there, you took your son with you?
Yes.
And
it's...
Do you have to own anything, or whatever you need, they give it to you?
They do rentals.
Okay.
If you don't have the safety equipment or the airsoft gun, but it's
Okay.
you can bring your own gear as well. And it's with your own gear, it's only $20 to play all day.
$20 all day?
Yes.
Wow.
And I think it's $30 to rent their equipment. So, and you play from 10 a.m. to 4
Does that include the little airsoft things you shoot?
Yes, the hard plastic BBs that you shoot at each other.
And so you literally, this is like if you've been, what's called COVID-20 now they call it, where everybody's gained 20 pounds because of COVID by being home. I've heard that statement so much, COVID-20. So anyway, if you've got COVID-20 and you've been a couch potato and you want to get some physical activity,
It'll do that for you.
do you have to register ahead of time, or do you just show up? Or
On regular game days, you just show up.
I got to get them on the show. But it's a lot of fun.
It's more fun than a human should be allowed to have.
And
we really enjoy it.
They had a raffle, and the benefit of that was Code Purple.
Yes. Yep.
And he that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's just wonderful. That's what advertising's supposed to do. In other words, he benefits, you benefit, Code Purple benefits.
Yeah.
That's how the community works, everybody. That's how it works.
Yeah, I had no idea, but it was because of your show. So thank you.
And this is your first time being on our show this year.
Yes.
For you. This is new for you.
Yeah, I've never done anything like this before.
Have you personally had any feedback? If people said, my gosh, Jim looks difficult to be around. How annoying is he?
No, nothing like that. People have come up to me and said, hey, I heard I heard you on Jim Weller's radio show.
Really?
Things like that. But Dave and Amy were the first time that I knew of people I know that gave a donation because of it. And even if that was the only donation that happened, Jim, it's still worth it.
Well,
again, thank you.
Well, you're welcome, but I am also honored and pleased to be able to help Code Purple. It's a great organization. I know some people that actually have signed up this year to help out by hearing you on the show, and they were blessed by it. In other words, we're blessed to be a blessing, and that's what it's all about. So what else is going on? So Code Purple, after the 15th, is done for this year.
It is done. But one thing I forgot to bring up is another volunteer opportunity. Some people, they can't do overnight for whatever reason. They can't maybe do intake because of their work schedule, children, you name it. But the Cross building, where it's kind of like where our headquarters are in Seaford, Delaware.
It's the hub.
Yeah, I believe it's 703 East King Street in Seaford. It's the old administration building for Nanacoke Hospital.
Okay.
So where the hospital sits, you can actually...
I know where it is.
Yeah, it sits up on the hill, like across the pond.
You can park
there.
in the front or the back.
Exactly.
Yep.
They're open. They have summer hours. And so
they're
it's
a year-round thing.
Yeah, and although it's just during the day, there's possibilities there as well.
Okay.
And they're open, I believe, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Double check the website. I apologize. I don't want to pull my phone out and do it now. But there could be opportunities there for you as well.
Involved.
Yeah, something that could be small.
And they could learn about all of this by going to Love Inc.'s website, I think.
Yep, Love Inc. or Code Purple,
Sussex County Code Purple.
.com. Yes.
Wow. Well, very good. So what are you going to do with your time that you normally put into Code Purple?
Oh...
Or you want to take up a hobby of washing trailers in Bridgeville?
No, I need that for my sons probably, Jim.
Okay.
No, I'll probably, continue to do what I do, just spend time with my family.
Something will come along.
Yeah, exactly.
Something will come along.
I'll have board meetings this summer.
So you're going to stay involved with Code Purple?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
In some form or fashion, I'll always be a part of it.
Are you still doing jiu-jitsu?
Yes, I am.
Now, what's the name of that place?
It's
Delaware
Grappling.
In Greenwood.
I have to apologize to my coach. I forgot the name for a second.
What's your coach's name?
Kevin Outen.
Kevin Outen. Doesn't he do a little pastoring too?
Yeah, he has.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good guy.
Yes, very good guy.
Right.
I've learned a lot from Kevin.
He likes to get close to you. Because what jiu-jitsu seems to be about is drawing your opponent in. Am I right?
Yeah, to think of it like wrestling.
Right.
Like
Come to me, Mr. Attacker, in other words, and I'll take it from here.
Exactly.
I've seen it. I used to take Brody there, in other words. And who's that other crazy guy you work with? His name's Chip something. Potato Chip.
Potato Chip.
Potato Chip. Chocolate Chip. Chip Reese.
Yes.
I'm just messing with you. I know
Chip's
Chip.
a great guy as well.
He is a great guy. Wow. What a good group of people there. You know what? The camaraderie. I mean, they do.
Yes.
They have little kids, boys, girls, everybody. And jiu-jitsu is a very interesting thing.
It is a very interesting thing.
Yep, Delaware grappling. So we've talked about Code Purple. We've talked about airsoft. We've talked about jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about? How's church going?
Church is going really well as well.
Good.
Working on a sermon series through the book of Habakkuk. And hopefully I'll get to preach that some point down the road.
All right.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
It should
Will
be.
that be your first time?
No, I've preached before.
Okay. Well, good.
If you go to Avenue United Methodist website, there's or not website, YouTube channel.
Okay.
There's some.
You'll
you find
speaking?
ones. Yes.
Oh, if you want to hear Dan? All right. Well, very good. Anything else? I don't want to sidetrack you or anything. I don't want to cut you
just
short.
again a thank you.
Thank you, young man.
Very, very much.
I appreciate it. So I'm going to give you. Did I give you a flashlight yet?
You did.
All right. Well, I'm not going to give you no more. How about any Vanderwin's gift cards?
I have those as well. Still.
All right, because they're going to open in Greenwood soon.
I know. We're waiting.
And then you'll be able to use them. Do you walk there?
No, I have not ever walked there. We've thought about it.
Okay.
Simply because we would walk our dog as well.
Okay.
I kind of
Might be a long walk for the dog.
No, it's more. There's not a real wide shoulder.
Oh,
of the
okay.
road,
When you get out of town there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish a sidewalk went all the way, but it's county property and things of that nature. It's not
That's not going to happen anytime soon.
Probably not.
Okay. You would have more luck getting Vanderwins to move into town.
Yes, which we would be fine with that.
All right. Anything else, Dan?
No, thank you and God bless.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I do want to say Brody loves hanging around with your boy.
Oh, good.
In
Good.
other
I know
words,
they have fun together.
Yep. Jenny has moved to Greenwood. People know it. And she's like, this is neat. They lived out in the country. Brody didn't have anybody. And these boys come over and they're knocking on the door. Can Brody come out and play? Is Brody awake yet? And she loves it. So it's kind of neat. It's good,
neat.
Good camaraderie there.
And it's a great little town.
Yep, it is.
It's been good to us.
Yeah, well, good. All right, well, I'm going to let you go.
No problem.
Thank you, and have a good week, okay?
You too. I will
See ya.
try not to bang the table.
No, don't worry about it. What I have somebody do one day, lean on the table or something and tilt it over or whatever. Whatever works. That was me? Okay. Hey, I normally don't do both days, but I do want to say happy birthday to somebody today. Amy Brown, if you're watching or listening, I want to say happy birthday to Amy. And other than that, that's all I'm going to say as far as birthdays. Oh, Bonnie McElveen's birthday's today. Bonnie, happy birthday to you. And I'll leave it at that. So, good morning, folks. And we got plenty of people coming on. I don't even know if I have another guest this half hour or not. I do. Jim Martin, hopefully, if he's here. I don't know if he is or not, but Jim Martin, is he here? All right. Well, Jim Martin, we're ready for you when you're ready, young man. Hey, I want to talk about Jerry's Lawn Care. This is a sponsor segment real quick. Oh, I got to get a picture too. All right, here we go. It's picture time. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so anyway, I just wanted to say good morning to everybody. Going to do a sponsor segment real quick for Jerry's Lawn Care. Jerry's Lawn Care. Jerry Santoro. People that know him are like, Jerry's a really good guy. I totally agree. If you're looking for somebody to do your landscaping this year, you got a project you want done around the yard or around your business or whatever, Jerry Santoro does a really, really good job. He's an honest guy, family man, locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, and he knows what he's doing. So if you need any landscaping needs, you're putting in a new irrigation system, you got some paver work, you got some projects in the works, get a hold of him, get an estimate, and get on his schedule. I'm sure he's filling up for the year. He also has mulch. Man, if you need mulch, he's got the best bang for the buck. He will deliver it, or you can pick it up, whatever you need, small amounts, big amounts, whatever it is. If you need mulch, Jerry's Lawn Care can help you out. Also, hey guys over there, I don't need a lot of noise. Anyway, doesn't take much to get me off track. So anyway, I'm just saying Jerry's Lawn Care can help you out. He also has an excavator if you need something done. He does a lot of tree work, limbs. If you got a tree leaning or tipping or whatever, he can help you with that. So it's Jerry's Lawn Care. He's a good guy. Estimates are free. He's licensed. He's insured. He's been around a long time. He's a hard worker, got a good team of people. What more can I say except give him a call, tell him what you need done, and let him give you an estimate, okay? So what's his phone number? It starts with 302-363-6025. That's 302-363-6025, JLC-LLC.com on the web. Now, Jim Martin is here. He's had a very, very busy couple days, and this dude's busy all the time. But good morning, Jim. How in the world are you?
Good morning, Jim. Thanks for having me on. I'm a little groggy. But I'm catching up on my sleep, though.
You're a good man. I'll tell you. Shepherd's office, Georgetown, Delaware, correct?
Yes. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. The last 30 days have been a lot of fun, just connecting with people, letting them know about the campaign. And all the boats rose pretty high this year.
Let's just tell everybody this is a thing. It's one day of giving for the state of Delaware.
Yes.
Hundreds of organizations involved. How many? 200, 300?
I lost count. I think if you check on the website now, it's over 500 causes, missions, or nonprofits.
Okay.
Because some of the nonprofits have a separate cause and they sign up a group of people.
Okay.
So it's basically an effort on the Do More 24, but I think it's about 300 nonprofits in Delaware.
In Delaware. And it's one day, 24 hours, to where people can give, and then there's little contests and prizes of other things you can or can't win. And the Shepherd's office has done this, 3 years maybe?
Yeah, 3 years in a row, and it just gets better a little bit each year. And also, Do More 24 itself is getting larger too because of the numbers. Like it's first time it surpassed almost $2 million, just shy.
I saw that 1.9 million was raised in 24 hours.
It's incredible.
It's incredible.
It's also a big shout out to the people that have the leverage to be able to afford to give, and that's really what it's about. Is some of the people that have fallen through the cracks need a little bit of helping hand.
Right.
And I appreciate your support.
Well, and it's been a rough year for nonprofits, but because of COVID, they can't do normal fundraisers. So how did the Shepherd's office do out of 300 plus nonprofits in Delaware?
As far as the leaderboards, you can go on the website, check the leaderboards out, but we're pretty high up there on the leaderboards.
Are you in the top 10?
We're the top 5. We came in 4th place overall.
Did you really?
4th place overall, and then 1st in small nonprofits statewide.
Congratulations, young man. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You work hard. You put me to shame, man.
Well, I have a system. I get up at 4 in the morning, and my wife gets cranky about it. But I get 4 to 8. I work on connection.
Okay. And
I always do that every day. Every day, that's my routine.
4 to 8.
4 to 8. I work on connection, and I sit at the kitchen table and I just try to connect to other human beings.
Good job.
And then from
what time do you go to bed?
Usually right at 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I go to bed at midnight or 1. I try to bounce back up at 5 or 6, but
I try to get 8 hours.
8 hours, man. I couldn't get 8. I would have a problem if I slept 8 hours. It would mentally bother me.
But I'll tell you, you and I are about the same age. We're kicking along.
45, 46.
A couple little heart issues, but we'll be good. Right?
All right. So anyway, you did good. I want to say thank you to you for the role you play. I know you have surrounded yourself with a great team of people.
I call them crockpot people. Have you ever heard of that term, crockpot people?
Tell me what it means.
Crockpot people means that they're making the food at home, and it's wonderful food, like homemade food, great ingredients, and they come and they drop it off at the Shepherd's office.
Because you have free lunch every day, 5 days a week?
Well, today we have a free lunch.
6 days
we have free dinners or free lunch. We can't do 2 meals yet. Maybe with the Do More 24, we can ramp it up a little bit. We can do more.
If somebody missed Do More 24,
they can still go on the website and donate.
And donations to you are tax deductible, supposedly.
Right.
Based on everybody's tax situation's different, but.
But just real quick on that, they can go on the website still and give through Do More 24. It just won't count towards the contest. But the giving link is still active for everybody. Really, if you missed one
all year or just today,
like for example, if you missed another nonprofit that you were hoping to support, you can still make a donation to your favorite.
I didn't know that.
Okay, you can still do it.
Okay. So you can go in there and donate 2 or 3 things if you want, but just don't forget the Shepherd's office.
If you forgot, actually, we're pretty satisfied. We're good, man. Just
happy.
Focus on there's a couple other programs out there that. They just. For some reason, I have this marketing thing going on. I don't know where I got it from.
You're good.
I just have it.
I need to hire you.
Some people have that marketing thing.
I don't want to take you away from your mission, though.
But there's other nonprofits that maybe don't have that little talent or whatever, and you need to support them, though.
Right.
So go down the whole list.
There's some good organizations out there. I totally agree. We're very fortunate in Delaware. Pretty much everything that's going on is good in Delaware.
Yeah, it's been really well. Yeah, and I'm really pleased with all. There's about 400 people that decide to give.
The radio is coming on in just a second. Tell me real quick, how would somebody communicate with you?
Just go to the Circle and yell my name out. I'll probably hear it. Georgetown Circle. I'm only a few blocks away.
Jim Martin on Facebook.
Free Bread Place. The Free Bread Place on North Bedford Street.
Did we already go off the radio? Wow. All right. Sorry about that, Jim. Well, we're still live on TV, Facebook, YouTube, and so on. So anyway.
You can still find me at the Circle, too.
Still find you in the Circle. Georgetown, the Shepherd's office. If you want to meet him or get to know him, stop in, say hi. If you want to donate, you're good, but you still always can use clothing and
yeah, I mean, items were always, like today, we'll be open all day if you want to stop by and check out what we're doing over there.
And just see it.
We have a free lunch. We're going to get started over there about 10 o'clock. We'll have a free yard sale. And everything's free. Free everything.
Wow.
It used to be free bread, but now we call it free everything.
And today, free sunshine.
Free sunshine, beautiful day.
And free fresh air all day long.
And I'm taking my signs down, too. I promise. I'll take all my signs down.
Okay.
I did a lot with the signs.
I saw that. That was pretty good, though. What was that one? No God. No God. No. Well, how's it go?
Oh, you're noticing that? Okay.
I did, man. I'm paying attention. I just look at the pictures. Okay?
Yes.
How's that go? No God, meaning N-O. No God, no peace.
Right.
Right?
And then
K-N-O-W.
Right. It's a wonderful little message.
Right.
There,
Right.
Yeah. And by the way, God bless everybody. It is about Jesus, by the way. It's all
No
about
doubt.
Jesus as far as recovery.
Right. It's not about Jim.
It really
it's about
anything.
Jesus.
It's always about Jesus, yes.
But both of the names start with a J. Jim and Jesus.
And I got my
All
Jesus thing on.
Do you need any gift cards to Vanderwoods? Do you ever go eat ice cream?
I'm trying to lay off the ice cream.
Okay.
I'm a little older now, and that ice cream will rip you up a little bit.
It just stays with you longer as you get older.
Got to watch that ice cream.
It hangs around.
But the younger people, you can handle the ice cream. The younger people can, but
okay.
But I'll give it to a younger person. You give me.
All right, I'm going to give you a couple of them.
All right.
You give them out to somebody young. I'll give you 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you,
give them to some of your helpers or something.
All right, thanks
hey,
everybody
Jim,
for the time.
Good job.
And I'm going to
good
catch up.
job.
Thank you, Jim.
And I appreciate your commitment and your servanthood and your witness. I appreciate what you do. Okay.
Thank you. And I appreciate your name too, James.
James.
I noticed your name changed on Facebook.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
they
officially.
made me do it.
Yeah,
they made me
James,
do it.
official.
It had to match my driver's license.
Because anytime somebody calls me James, I'm in trouble about something.
Usually.
So, yeah,
now, I could tell they know me a long time when they say Jimmy.
Jimmy, right.
Jimmy. They knew me a while, or they think they did. All right.
Great to see
we
you.
We done?
Jim. Thanks. Yeah, I'll finish.
See you.
Yeah.
Take care. All right. There you go. Do More 24. Look them up. The Shepherd's Office. There's a whole list of great organizations. Check them out. Here is Colin Walls. We ran right through the end of the radio time. I didn't even know we were legally allowed to do that.
We need to say there's a disclaimer a little bit here, too.
What's
Jim.
that? I'm sorry.
Well, because you said free sunshine and free fresh air.
Right.
That's only while supplies
That's
last.
true. That's true.
Because it could run out.
It could run out. Or it could change. How y'all doing?
It could change, yes.
It could change without
quickly.
notice.
Exactly.
Right. All right. TV Delmarva, tell me something.
TV Delmarva. So, I had no idea about the paintball place or the airsoft.
Airsoft. You didn't?
David Bosco, no.
Yeah,
I think you might have mentioned it, but I didn't process
Weller
it.
Does Delmarva needs to have a day for us, and maybe we will pay the way for certain viewers.
Oh, that would be good.
Some of our loyal audience, okay?
That would be good. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
I think I'm going to get in touch with David Bosco.
David Bosco.
Yeah, I've got a great advertising opportunity.
Here we
for
go.
him.
Here we go. Where's Colin get these thoughts from?
Right.
I don't know who he's hanging around with. All right. All right.
So anyway, the
TV Delmarva, let's talk about that deal you offer, because I really think you mixed your numbers up.
Delmarva WX. I did not mix them up. So starting
$300.
at $300 a month. Or up to $600.
Think this through, Colin. You just said
$300,
$300, 120 ads a week. That's 480 ads for $300.
That is, yeah.
Who wouldn't? That's less than $1 an ad.
It's way less than $1 an ad.
You're sure that's the deal?
That is the deal. That is the deal. I don't know how long that's going to last.
Right.
At that deal, but that is the deal right now.
I guess you'd let them sign a 1-year contract if they wanted.
Yes, definitely let them sign a 1-year contract.
So you got to get on this thing before somebody else gets on this thing.
And I want you to go to on your Roku. If you have a Roku, search for Delmarva WX.
I'm going to do it when I get home.
Yeah,
I'm going to make a note so I
and
don't
look
forget.
at that. Or you could watch it over the air, of course.
Right.
So, 14.4 over the air. But if you have a Roku player, just look at it and see what you think about it. It's a really interesting concept. Nobody else is doing this.
Correct. Right. It's kind of cool.
It is.
Because it won't bore you. It's 15 minutes and you're gone. It's over. You got it.
Well, here's what it is. Right now, it's only weather.
Okay.
But the future is 3 minutes of weather.
Right.
All right, so top of the hour, it starts 3 minutes of weather.
Right.
2 minutes of ads.
Right.
You're not watching a lot of ads.
Okay.
But we do have to pay
I like
for the
that.
channel.
Right.
3 minutes of local news.
Okay.
2 minutes of ads. 3 minutes of local traffic cameras so you can see road conditions, how busy it is, and then 2 minutes of ads.
So if a person buys one of your ad package, every 15 minutes they get one ad?
Every 15 minutes they're going to be in that, yeah.
They get 4 ads an hour?
Yeah, so you're going to buy the weather segment, you're going to buy the news segment, or the traffic segment.
Really?
Yeah.
This is good thinking.
Yeah, you're one of 4. That's pretty exclusive.
That's pretty exclusive. Yeah. You're going to own 1/4 of the advertising market during that time.
Exactly.
All right, yep. Call him now.
302-242-8015, Colin at tvdelmarva.com. Call or text me at 302-242-8015.
All right. Oh, we're coming back on the radio. Let me get my hair straight. All right, we're coming back. Thank you, everybody. This is an action-packed show. I had no idea about that deal Colin just said. If you're just listening and tuning in, call Colin right now and say, what was that deal you just said? 302-242-8015. Call him right now. I want to see his phone ring. Okay? Now, what's going on? Lots of things going on. Oh, it's picture time. Hey, what else did I want to say? Okay, good morning, everybody. You're watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. We got a radio audience, a TV audience, a Facebook audience, a YouTube audience. We got the audience, folks. And I don't mean to make anybody nervous, but we're talking to a lot of people. All right, now, what did I want to do? I wanted to do one thing real quick. And I want to brag on my chiropractor. Actually, I haven't been to the chiropractor for a week or two. And he actually reached out to me yesterday just to make sure I'm doing okay. Now, I love that. That's really great service. So, Dr. T, Dr. Bud, Peninsula Chiropractic Center, this is a sponsor segment. I love them. You could tell it. I talk about them every day I go on week, and when I go there, I always get results, and I feel better, and I just like the place. So, if you need a chiropractor, I'm highly recommending Peninsula Chiropractic Service on Route 13 in Seaford. Dr. T has been in business over 30 years, and between him and Dr. Bud, they'll get the kinks out, okay? So whether you've been working outside or you just been cooped up or COVID-20's got you and you just gained some weight and you need to get an adjustment, they'll help you out. My kids go there. My grandkids go there. It's kind of cool, all right? So if you need an adjustment, I recommend Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They're very active on Facebook. If you would, please just like their Facebook page and learn more about them there. Or you could call them on the phone at 302-629-4344. 629-4344. PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. Tell them I sent you, okay? And they accept most insurances, and they also accept cash, okay? Now, my next guest is a young man that I have gotten to know over just the past year, believe it or not, okay? Before that, we were actually competitors. In other words, we were both competing against each other, and now we have actually teamed up. So this is one of Mr. and Mrs. Creighton's favorite sons. His name is Chuck. What's up, Chuck?
Oh, not much.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing real good.
I don't want you to be nervous, but we're talking to a few people.
Few million people here.
A few million people all over the world. So anyway, have you got any family members watching?
I don't know. I announced it on Facebook that I would be here. Hopefully they're tuning in. But
so Chuck, tell us, who in the world are you, and how'd you get in the trailer business, and how'd you and I get together?
Well, I'm Chuck Creighton. My dad started our business.
Okay.
Back in 1983.
You were just a kid.
I was just fresh out of high school.
Really?
When I got out of high school, he sent me over here to Georgetown, Del Tech.
From Mardella?
Vienna. We were from Vienna,
okay.
And he sent me over here, and I drove every day over to Del Tech. Took a year welding and machine shop.
Really?
And he wanted a welding and hardware store.
Okay.
So we had bought an old little gas station. He put me in there doing welding and hardware.
As a kid?
Well, 19.
19, yeah. Okay.
And was nothing going on. We didn't have much work with the welding and hardware, small little town of Vienna.
Okay.
So
and he just started the business?
Just started. Well, there's a hardware store that was in Mardella that had just closed up.
Okay.
So he was kind of going to fill that gap. But nothing to do. I was there watching cars go by. Okay. So he said, why don't you go around to the barn in the back, pull some of these old trucks up here, cut them in half, make a trailer out of them.
Like a truck bed?
Yeah, truck bed trailers.
Okay.
That's how I started doing trailers, was truck bed trailers. Then we started building a few. We would buy some out of Texas and pretty much rebuild them before we sold them because they were just junk, So then we started building our own trailers and just snowballed into
trailer business.
What we do now. Yeah, and we moved. We were in Vienna, right on an old gas station there on Route 50. they moved the highway around Vienna. So that's how I ended up over in Mardello.
You had to follow the highway.
I had to follow the highway because there was nothing going on in Vienna after the highway went out. And just, we started buying and selling trailers. And
How long were you in business?
well, September of 83 till February last year.
Really?
So 36 years, I think it was.
What was last year? 2020.
Yeah.
That's 20 years.
About
17 years. Yeah, 36, 37 years. Wow. And then you and I have crossed paths and teamed up.
Yep, I was ready to get out of the ownership part of the business. My dad had retired, and it was just me and a couple helpers, and it was just more than I
Became
could
less
really handle.
fun.
Yeah, exactly. And you needed somebody. We got together and
Right. We both didn't even think this was real.
Right. Yeah, I sent you. I filled an application out. You had something on Facebook. I filled an application. I said, I better send him an email or something. I sent you an email saying this is real. I'm really closing up, and I'm looking to do something.
And I'm so glad you have teamed up with me. To be honest with you,
You called me on a Sunday morning.
Yep.
Said
I think I was on vacation or something.
Right. You said
I was like, let's talk as soon as possible.
Let's not wait. Let's get together. And we got together, and before I even had an interview scheduled with Jackie, we got together and made this happen.
Yep. And so it's been a year. A year today.
1 year today was my first day.
1 year today. What has it been like for you transitioning from running your own business to running my business?
It's definitely been different.
Different?
Because I was, my own business, I was everybody.
Okay.
I did it all. I had 2 guys in my shop, and that was pretty much me and 2 guys, and we did it all. Now I have a team of, 9, 10 people.
Yeah.
That I just go over there, and I had to learn managing people.
Right.
That's been a
different
transition.
Yeah. Getting results through the efforts of others is different than doing it yourself.
Right, and it's more rewarding. I can sit back and watch everybody grow.
And look at the growth we've had.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have survived COVID, and not only done that, we sold 200 and some more trailers than the best year we ever had.
And remodeled the store and
remodeled the store, the floor, the walls,
store,
everything. Yeah. So, is it okay with you? I mean, you like it? You dislike it? I mean,
I'm happy as I can be.
You ride a ways every day to come to work.
And that's my little peacetime for me.
Okay.
Listen to some music.
Jimmy comes from almost Kent Island every day.
He's got a further ride than I do.
And he loves the music.
Yeah.
Gives him a chance to think and wind down and so on.
Exactly.
Huh. Well, I want to invite people to come in and say hi to Chuck. Are you working today, or are you taking the day off?
No, I'm going there as soon as I can to get the deals going.
All right, so we're open today till 2 at Weller's Utility Trailers.
Yep, 8 to 2.
And I want to give a free gift to people. I want to encourage people to stop in and see. Is that all right?
Yep, tell them come in and
so
stop in and see
we're going to
me.
name a few things that we're going to give away. These are very valuable, high-dollar items, okay?
Yes, sir.
We picked some of the finest gifts to give away. So this is celebrating Chuck's 1-year anniversary. We're going to give anybody that stops in 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's for starters.
Okay.
Do you eat ice cream?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You like it?
I enjoy ice cream all the time.
Does it stick with you?
Yes,
You're
sticks
smiling.
right here.
He's smiling. I enjoy ice cream all the time, in other words. Okay, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we're going to give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's for stopping in and saying hi to Chuck. Then we got these really high-dollar made-in-China flashlights, okay? LED, but they come with batteries, okay? And they even work, all right? You shine it into the camera. Anyway, we're going to give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's, and then we're going to give you one of these flashlights.
Okay.
But here's where the deal gets sweller at Weller's, okay?
Really good deal here.
Holdie pole. People say, what is a holdie pole? This is only available at Weller's in Bridgeville. I bought a forklift one day, Chuck, and the guy said, I'll sell you the forklift as long as you take that pile of junk. I meant that pile of holdie poles with you, and there was like 10 pallets of these things. So I bought a forklift and was forced to take all the holdie poles that exist in America, okay? So these are brackets, folks, and what you do is they make like a T, and you hang your fishing rods on them, okay?
Same with your garage,
So you get a holdie pole for free, 2 Vanderwin's gift cards, and a flashlight. That's a pretty good deal, right?
Yep.
But wait.
It gets better.
It gets better, okay? As seen on TV and heard on the radio. These you will not find in the big box stores, okay? Because I bought them all. This is an official one-size-fits-all Bubba Gump t-shirts, okay? And what's it say? Bubba Gump from Cancun. All right, it's got a price tag on it. Can you read that?
No.
All right,
$19.
$19.
Yeah.
Okay, $19 value. Bubba Gump t-shirts, no armpit stains. They're brand new, folks. These are not Chuck Shoes t-shirts. And then on the back, it's got this big smiley face. They are one size fits all. Hold that up.
One size fits most.
I want to just see if this would fit Chuck.
It would.
That would fit Chuck.
Cover most of it.
All right. So anyway, we're going to give you a T-shirt, a holdie pole, 2 Vanderwin's gift cards, and a flashlight. Is that a good deal?
That's awesome.
Okay.
Come in and say
hello to Chuck.
Happy anniversary, 1-year anniversary, anything you want to say to me.
Right. Say, what's up, Chuck?
Yep.
Okay.
Come and say it, and I'll give you some free stuff.
And would you be willing to sell them a trailer if they wanted one?
If they could twist my arm far enough back, I'd sell them a trailer.
Okay. You know what happened yesterday that was unbelievable for me?
What's that?
I got 7 more dump trailers. And what a thing to be excited about. But some other dealer didn't want them, and the guy said, I'm going to call you, and you got all of about 2 or 3 seconds to make up your mind. Yeah. I couldn't say yes fast enough. So they'll be here in a week or 2. We'll have more. But there's a war going on trying to get enough trailers, isn't there?
Right, yeah. We get them there. You can get us the trailers, we will sell them.
You will sell them.
They're going as soon as you get them.
We had a couple 8-trailer days this week.
2, 7 and an 8-trailer day.
7 and an 8.
Yep.
Okay. So I need a 10 and a 15 today.
I'm getting 15 today. I know
15.
Yep.
All right. So, Chuck, you're very knowledgeable. Another thing we've started really doing is if you need parts and you want to talk to Chuck or Jimmy, we're giving a lot of free advice for the do-it-yourselfer.
Right. Yep,
a lot of free advice for the do-it-yourselfer.
Just tell us what you need, and I can pretty much figure it out what you're talking about.
Okay. And we're going to start selling boat trailers.
Going to start selling boat trailers as soon as I can get them in there.
They've only been on order since November or December.
They said we'll see them in the end of January. Here we are, the middle of March.
Yeah, we're in March. Right.
He's coming out. The end of March, we should be having those in.
There is a nationwide trailer shortage, folks. All the manufacturers are just backed up. All right, Chuck, I'm going to let you go if that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you enjoy this?
I enjoyed it.
You going to join me again sometime?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I want to personally say thank you for coming to work with me. Not for me, but with me.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
I'm really enjoying our time together, and I think we are really doing good for each other. So thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you, Chuck.
All right.
Happy anniversary, Chuck Creighton. Okay. Good guy. Get your Bubba Gump T-shirt. Even if you use it as a rag, it's okay. You're not required to wear it. All right. You can do anything you want with it. All right? They're one size fits all. I don't even know what size they are, but if you get up enough speed and jump into them, you'll be fine. All right, what is next? What is next? What is next? Chuck's 1-year anniversary. Help wanted. We never even got to that. We're looking for another employee at Weller's. We need somebody to work outside, putting trailers together, hooking the customers up, unloading them, and keeping the outside straight. Not cutting grass or weed whacking. We got that under control, but we need to get our trailer supplies and things like that put together and so on. It's picture time. So good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and you are watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. I am required to talk and not stop talking. They tell me there's like a flap in the microphone, and if I stop talking, the flap shuts and the show is over. So we do not stop talking. For my Facebook audience. Oh, here's another gentleman taking pictures. He's with the Lincoln Gazette, the Lincoln newspaper. Oh, he's with her. All right. So anyway, let me see who her is. I'm so far behind now. You can see all these notes I'm sifting through. This is Cheryl, I believe. And I was very interested when I talked to her because she has a business. So first of all, I need to clarify. This is a sponsor segment, okay? So this is Cheryl, and she organizes people, offices, garages, basements, attics, your life things. She helps you become more efficient, which makes you become more valuable. Is that about right?
That's about right. Yep.
All right. How you doing, Cheryl?
I'm doing good.
What do you think of this show?
It's been interesting. Yep.
Has it really?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want you to be nervous, but we're on 9 Facebook pages, we're on YouTube, we're on TV, and we're on the radio. So just a few thousand people. So anyway, so good morning to you, and thank you for joining. And you have purchased this time, so it's your time. What would you like to say?
We do a lot. I've been in business 18 years.
Okay.
Just relocated in Delaware 2 years ago.
Well, welcome to Delaware.
Spent this week unpacking a house.
Okay.
A family that moved from Connecticut.
Okay.
And they were so grateful. They said it would have taken them 6 months to do what we did. Most of the organizing we do, a lot of people's problems is they just have too much stuff. Mm-hmm. The first step is always to purge, see what they can get rid of, and then help them get it organized. And while we're working, we're trying to figure out what's causing the disorganization.
Because if you just do it once and don't stop the cause.
You know, I equate it a lot to losing weight. Half the battle is getting the weight off or getting organized, but it's not over. You have to keep it that way.
That's right.
A lot of what we do, too, is paperwork management. People
Okay.
are inundated with papers.
Really?
Oh, yeah, yeah. And they don't know what to keep. They don't know what they can get rid of. We'll set up
kidding.
filing systems. And we have a lot of elderly clients where we'll go in maybe once a month and just do the mail, pay the bills, do the filing, help them get their tax planners
Get a
together.
little routine going, maybe.
Right. And in this area, there's a lot of people moving in.
Okay.
And
So they already have moved all their clutter with them.
They do. They do. No matter how hard you stress, get rid of it before you pack it. It just doesn't
Just
happen.
can't let it go.
No. So they pay people to pack it, they pay people to move it, and then they throw it away when they get here.
And pay to get rid of it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So you come in, they call you, and you meet with them and consult and say, here's what I can do to help you get your life more on track.
Right. I still have 20 people working in Maryland.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maryland, Virginia, the D.C. area,
Okay.
Baltimore. Right.
Wow. And so somebody calls you. Do they meet you or do you send somebody?
If it's here, it's me.
Okay, so if it's here, it's you.
Yeah.
If it's in Maryland, because we do have quite a Maryland audience also. So, so they call your company, and you're going to send somebody to visually look at their situation.
Right, right. What we do is we have a 3-hour minimum. We
Okay.
book a 3-hour appointment.
Okay.
Most of the time, by the time people call us, they need more than 3 hours. So If
Okay.
it was only 3 hours, they would have done it themselves.
Because we're talking a lifetime of doing it the other way.
One of the questions we ask them is how long they've been in the home.
Okay.
'Cause if they've been there like 40 years, they probably have a lot of stuff.
Yes, I would believe so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you go, somebody, either you or somebody goes and meets with them. I presume your license is licensed and insured.
We're insured and bonded. There isn't a license for
Okay.
for an organizer, but we are insured. We're
Okay.
bonded.
Okay.
All my organizers have background checks done.
Okay, so you're a proper business is all
Yeah.
I'm saying. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not just your idea. It's just a legitimate thing, and you're going into people's homes. You
And
practice
it's so satisfying.
I bet so.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I had one lady whose husband had died, and she virtually for 2 years just about didn't get out of bed.
Really.
Yeah, and as the stuff started getting together, she came off of a lot of her meds and just got her
Okay.
life back.
Right. Got her life
Yeah.
back.
Yep.
So how would somebody reach you? How do they communicate to you?
My website is
Okay.
cherylsorganizing.com.
CherylsOrganizing.com.
Right.
Okay.
And the phone number is 301-916-9022.
All right. 301. Well, I forgot it already. 301.
916-9022.
All right, and folks, we're doing a Facebook post. I think that the phone number will be there also. But so give Cheryl a call. Reach out through the website. What areas will you go? Will you go anywhere in Delaware?
Sussex County.
Sussex County.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're focused on Sussex County, Delaware,
Yeah.
which is the bulk of where people are moving to.
Right,
And then
right.
also, what parts of Maryland?
Maryland, the Washington, D.C. metro area, Baltimore, Annapolis, all the way to Manassas,
Okay.
up to Hagerstown.
Okay, so that area is towns just like Sussex County, in other words, except a lot bigger. But,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
people are steadily moving into Sussex County.
They are.
And
they
they're
are.
moving their stuff.
Right. We can take so much stress out of the moving.
Oh, because you can help somebody move from point A to point B.
Right, right. We have contacts. I'm a member of the National Association of Professional Organizers. We have contacts all over the United States. And
Oh, really?
Sometimes we'll coordinate with the person who's doing the packing.
Okay.
And they can take pictures, show us how the house was set up there. So when we
Okay.
get it down here, we know what went in their China
What went
cabinet.
where?
Yeah. yeah.
You've done it before, so you think of things and know things that will make this, again, less stress.
Right.
Less
right.
stress, because-
moving is a very stressful thing, especially the moves here. People, a lot of them are downsizing. And they're moving out of the state.
Right. Well, I would think with COVID and people being able to work remotely, moving has become a bigger thing than it was in the past.
Yeah.
Because, if you always wanted to live somewhere else, the building that you used to have to go to work, if they let you work remotely, you don't ever have to go back to that building.
Right, right. It's been very easy for me to run my business being here.
Right.
And,
Right.
and my people all working in the D.C. area.
All right. Well, so you need somebody to call you or give your number out to their friends if they are moving, if they have moved, if their garage is still full of everything that they brought and moved here and they need help.
Or even if they haven't moved, if they're just not happy with the way their home looks,
or their business or their office.
Yeah, or they spend more time looking for things, the time that's wasted, or they buy things, they know they have them, but they can't find them.
Right. All right. Let's give Cheryl's phone number one more time.
301-916-9022.
All right. Well, I'm going to say thank you.
Thank you very much.
And is there a Facebook page?
Yeah, Cheryl's organizing.
On Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And the website, yep.
All right. And have you ever watched or listened to this show before?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have.
Do you have any organized advice for me?
No, you look very organized. You found everything you needed.
I was just curious. You should see my office.
Okay, if we could do
All
that.
right.
All right.
I'll see you, Cheryl. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Okay. There she goes, everybody. Give her a call. What an interesting concept, and it's something everybody could use a little more of your time. You know, get organized. You're more efficient. You tune your car up. You want it to operate better. You eat healthy. You want your body to work better. Get your life organized. So give Cheryl a call. I forgot the phone number already, but anyway, is it on our Facebook post? Very good. We're on it. So anyway, just look up my Facebook post. Tracy takes pictures of all the guests, and then she does a post, and it's really good. And plus, it's in the show here. You can always watch this show later if you're listening on the radio or watching anywhere. You can always watch this show later at Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook or YouTube now, or WellerDoesDelmarva.com. What in the world is next? Do I have another guest? I can't even remember. It's almost 8. It's almost 8 o'clock. I can't believe it. Wow. I want to talk real quick about a friend of mine, okay? This young lady has really blessed my life. Her name is Tony Suter. A lot of people have heard and know Tony, but Tony passed away this week, okay? And I just want to tell you that Tony lived her dash well. You know, people say, what in the world's your dash? It's on your tombstone, the dash between the date you were born and the date that you pass. And Tony Suter, I knew her from Eagles Nest Church. Denise and I became very good friends with her. She was always warm and welcoming and inviting, and I'm going to miss her. I'm going to miss her. I mean, the world was a better place with her in it, but heaven is a better place with her in it. So, Tony, we miss you. And I want to tell everybody when her service is, okay? Tony Suter's service is going to be held at Eagles Nest Church in Milton. It's on March 11th. I believe that is this Thursday coming up from 10 to 11. It'll be a time of visitation. I'm sorry, from 10 to 12 is a time of visitation. And then at 12, there will be a service for her. So if you would like to attend Tony Suter's service, it is at 12 o'clock this Thursday, and from 10 to 12 is a time of visitation at Eagles Nest. Of course, bring your mask, wear your mask. They're practicing social distancing, and Eagles Nest Church is in Milton, Delaware. All right, Tony, we miss you. We miss you. She was a good lady. I remember taking her out to lunch for her birthday, and we both loved crab cakes. It was pretty good. So anyway, Tony Suter, rest in peace. We do miss you. All right, now, folks, I want to talk about George Luff real quick. George Luff, this is a sponsor segment. Luff & Associates, 3 convenient locations, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. And Luff & Associates is a busy time right now. Everybody's doing their tax returns and trying to not pay any more taxes than they need to. But if you own a business, they can help you out. If you are just a regular person and you're like, you know what, my life was really complicated last year. I got some of those stimulus checks and I got this and that, and I want to make sure I do my taxes just right. Luff & Associates can help you out. They're always looking for new customers, new clients, and they've done a good job for me for, 25 plus years. 25 plus years. So anyway, if you are looking for somebody to help you with your accounting, I highly recommend Luff & Associates. The other thing is they do payroll. I, a few years back, said, just sick of being bothered with the payroll. I got a business to run. Will you consider doing my payroll? And they started a system called Easy Payroll. They didn't start it just for me, but Luff & Associates can help your business with payroll. Whether you got 1 or 2 employees or hundreds of employees, Luff & Associates can help you out. Good, friendly, family-owned business. George Luff, his son Tyler are very involved, and Team Luff. Good group of people. You will enjoy dealing with them. Friendly, honest, fair, and they're just good local folks that do accounting work. So if you need some help with your taxes or any accounting-related questions, I highly recommend Luff & Associates. That's Luff & Associates. It's luffcpas.com on the web, luffcpas.com, and their phone number is 302-422-9699. That's 422-9699, Luff & Associates, all right? Now, we're going to take a break at 8 o'clock on the radio, so I want to encourage my radio audience to switch over to tvdelmarva.com or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. I hear the music. And so we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes, but we don't stop on TV or Facebook, okay? All right, so everybody, we are here. You are watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. And I want to say thanks a lot. In other words, I got a great audience, okay? I appreciate my audience. I have people that send me notes all day, all week long. I get things in the mail. I get gifts, and I get suggestions, and I get criticisms. But we take it all, okay? I'm one size fits all. You can criticize me. You can give me a gift. You can bless me. You can talk about me, or you can just watch the show and be silent. Whatever you want to do. I appreciate you as an audience. We are not going to agree on everything, but as long as we agree to disagree, we got it made. You know what I mean? So anyway, Weller's Utility Trailers is open today. Do not forget that free offer that I offered for anybody that wants to stop in and just say hi to Chuck Creighton. You get a free T-shirt. You get a free holdie pole for your fishing rods. You get a free LED flashlight. And you are going to get 2 gift cards to Vanderwinds, okay? I'm going to talk to Colin Walls in just a moment, and then I'm going to try to catch up on some advertising, some sponsor segments after that. So, Colin, tell me something exciting other than you're selling, how many was it? 400? I forgot what it was.
Well, I want to talk about how to watch TV Delmarva right now.
How to watch TV Delmarva.
So TV Delmarva, channel 14 over the air. That's the easiest way to get it. So if you have an antenna, point your antenna towards, that monitor's really loud, Colin.
Okay. No problem.
He's not paying attention.
He's not paying attention.
Anyway,
Yep.
channel 14 over the air. Point your antenna towards Seaford, Colin. The monitor's really loud with me in it.
Okay. All right.
Channel 14 over the air. Turn your antenna towards Seaford. Rescan. Look for channel 14.
Boom, and it pops up.
And it should pop up. Now, if it doesn't, if you're out of range or, if you've got family that lives somewhere else but they want local programming, they can use a Roku. So go to...
That way they can be anywhere.
Exactly. The channel store on Roku.
Right.
Search for TV Delmarva.
Okay.
You can find it. You can stream us there. Same thing with Amazon Fire Stick. Or you can always go to tvdelmarva.com, click the Watch Live button, and you can stream it right there.
Wow. So many platforms, in other words. So
many platforms.
An advertiser doesn't have to be just from Sussex County, Delaware to advertise.
No.
You've got an audience everywhere.
Well, yeah. And if you look, our over-the-air signal actually reaches into Maryland.
Okay.
It goes into the counties surrounding Sussex County, goes into Kent County, Delaware.
Right.
I know for sure you can, to the beach, and I know for sure you can get it into Frederica, Delaware. I tested it up there.
Frederica.
If you're not from here, it's Frederica. If you're from here, it's Frederica.
And it also goes to Lewis and Lewes.
Yes.
And Houston and Houston.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So TV Delmarva, there's many ways to watch it, and there's many opportunities for advertisers, and
and no charge to watch it.
Yeah, that's right. It's free.
It's free.
It is over the air
so
free
many people
television.
are tired of paying subscriptions and stuff like that. In other words, this is free, and more local things are coming on board. And constantly adding different programming thoughts.
Yeah, so we do have a new local programming coming on soon, and I'm actually going to a recording of it on Tuesday night. So,
really? Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You're invited to come with me, Jim. I have 2 tickets, and the other person cannot go.
Okay.
So.
Oh wow! So I'm his second choice.
Yeah, second. Well,
not third.
Well, no.
What?
Well, yeah, I haven't asked. I mean, I haven't got the other 10 or 12 people said no too. So. No,
as long as I'm in the top 20, I'm happy.
Top 20, yes.
I'm in Colin's top 20.
No, but you are welcome to come to that.
It's a viewing event Tuesday night.
Exactly. So stay tuned. I'm going to be announcing this here soon.
Really?
This new show. It's going to be music related.
Really?
And food related.
Okay.
And so it's going to be interesting. I think a lot of people are going to like it. And there'll be sponsorship opportunities for that as well.
It's exciting to see this TV station start. Colin and his sons, they started this thing from scratch. And it's up and running, and it's in Delaware, it's in Maryland, and then with the Roku and the Amazon, it's all over the place.
No, right. It can be anywhere.
This is a cool little thing, and I want to encourage people to get behind it. You know what I mean? Help make this thing. You need to get one of them Kickstarter campaigns going.
I thought about it, actually.
And
I was like, that might be a good idea.
And then have it so when people donate or give to it, create something that they could keep forever, like a keychain or a fly swatter or a coffee mug.
Right, a receipt.
A receipt. But, just something that says, you know what, I was part of TV Delmarva starting. In other words,
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Right. I mean, because we're a year in now, and it's been so, for me, I'm in the building where you put a lot of equipment. I saw this thing literally just start from, it went from words, it went from conversation to contracts to being on.
Well, it's
really neat.
And it started, 9 years ago.
Right. With all the stuff we were doing.
Yeah, with all that we've done.
And everything.
We've been working on it for years. And TV Delmarva itself started about 6 years ago.
Right. And Colin sells advertising. I want to make this clear. He ain't selling advertising just because he wants to sell advertising. He's selling because he wants to help you. He wants to help your business, your organization. Colin's a businessman. I'm a businessman. We don't want you to waste money. We want you to spend your money wisely, but spend it with Colin.
Good value. Give me a call, 302-242-8015. Call or text that number, colin@tvdelmarva.com.
All right. I want Colin to ask Cab what he thinks of this thing. That's all.
I think he likes it.
I'm just saying because I'm not a professional. He's a professional. So I would like to know what he thinks. All right? All right, Colin, get out of here. What do I always say to people? I'm going to let you go now. That's when you know you're done talking to me, when I say something like, I'm going to let you go now. Oh, Lawrence, thanks a lot for all your help back at the radio station. You are watching and listening to a show like none other. You will not find another show like this, no matter how hard you try or no matter how hard you look. And I want to tell you something. If you own a business and you want some help promoting your business, I've got a large, responsive audience, okay? So the word is responsive. They've been with me now 7.5, almost 8 years. We've done this show. We do it live. And people say, where are you today? We are inside of a building in Laurel called Laurel Junction. And there is a restaurant here called Chef Fred's. And I'm going to tell you something. The food will knock your socks off, but you're not allowed to be barefoot in here, okay? But I'm just telling you, the pancakes, the French toast, the BLTs. Listen to this special they've got today for $6.25. Hear me out, $6.25. You get a chocolate chip waffle, a Belgian waffle, okay? Chocolate chip Belgian waffle. You're going to get 2 eggs and home fries with breakfast meat for how much? $6.25, okay? Then you can get a biscuit and gravy, 2 eggs, and home fries for $4.99. You can get one or the other, but wait, you're allowed to buy both if you want, okay? So anyway, come on down. Free napkins, free salt and pepper. There's booze all over the place. Not booze, booths. Booths, however you say it. Anyway, so it's a great place. It's clean. It's friendly. They're practicing social distancing, and the bathrooms are nice and clean. The napkins are free. Come on down to Chef Fred's and get yourself a bite to eat here at the Laurel Junction. We're having another guest come on. I'm going to brag real quick after I get my picture taken. So good morning, everybody. And I want to brag on another sponsor of the show, which is Kevin Short. People say, who in the world's Kevin Short? You talk about him every week. He's one of my best friends. Kevin Short's a real good guy. He owns Mid-South Audio. They are located in Milton, Delaware. They got their brand new worldwide headquarters, has been built from scratch. It was where Wyoming Millworks or I think it was Wyoming Millworks. Yeah. Anyway, and he bought the building. He's remodeled it. He's got all these recording studios in there, but he's got a store, like you could simply go in there and buy something as simple as a really quality set of headphones. But so many people are doing Zoom things and churches are doing more things remotely, and you need help, you need advice. It is a store with good quality people selling good quality merchandise, just very competitive. And I need you to stop in and just browse around. They're open on Saturdays from 10 to 2. All right, so stop by and say hi, and they're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. You can learn all about Mid-South Audio at midsoutaudio.com. Like them on Facebook if you would. They're very, very active there. And give them a call. What's the phone number? 856-6993. Dial it in that order. It's 302-856-6993. Call right now and thank him for sponsoring the show. Kevin, and thank you for your friendship. And I think he bought me lunch recently. I can't remember. Yes, he did. Hey, I need to just tell you something. We went to Irish Eyes for lunch, and I had macaroni and cheese with crab meat on top of it. It was really good. I could eat it today for lunch if somebody wants to take me, okay? So anyway, Kevin, thank you very much for that suggestion. All right, I get all my food and stock tips from Kevin. All right, my next guest has arrived. By looking at my notes, I can tell I am 2 or 3 segments behind already. This is Carolyn, and she has come to talk about the Delaware Ag Museum. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, Jim.
How far did you have to come?
I came from Lewis this morning. My husband and I live in Lewis.
Oh, really?
And our museum is in Dover.
Yes.
And I want to thank you for having me on your program.
Well, thanks a lot. Now, this is the Delaware Ag Museum, and isn't there an airplane hanging from the ceiling up there?
We have all sorts of things hanging from the ceiling in other places in that museum. It's
Really?
a fascinating place.
It
That
is.
is a 1941 Stearman biplane agricultural
kidding.
sprayer you're talking about.
Wow.
We have over 4,000 artifacts in that building alone.
Wow.
Not to mention the items that we have in our 1890s village. So all told, it's close to 10,000 artifacts.
What's it cost to take a tour?
It is $5 for adults, $3 for youth, and children under 5 are free.
And is it by appointment, or can you just go
No,
anytime?
we are open Wednesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay.
Those are our abbreviated hours following our reopening after COVID.
Okay. And I'm going to bring my grandkids up there because I remember these villages. They're like houses, and you look at it and you're like, holy mackerel, where's the heat? Where's the air conditioning? You know what I mean? In other words,
Non-existent.
Because non-existent.
Right.
In other words, where's the internet? In other words,
Right.
and you know, like when I go to auctions sometimes and I take my grandkids and I show them what a tractor used to look like, and I show them because you don't realize what things used to be like
Exactly.
and what life was like
Right.
in those days.
And how this equipment has evolved over
Yes.
time to bring
Yep.
us what we know today.
Yep.
The modern day tractor versus one that was made in 1900.
Without rubber tires.
Right. With
You know.
with steel tires,
Yep.
iron, cast iron, and what you're looking at. The vast majority of the museum's collection, when it comes to tractors, date to around 1910.
Okay.
They are kerosene powered, they are gasoline powered,
Oh, I
they
know.
are
Okay.
steam powered, and the early models, of course, were horse powered.
Right. That's where horsepower comes from.
Exactly.
1 horsepower, 2 horsepower
Right.
engines and stuff.
We are blessed to have a very, very wide range of artifacts and objects in our in our main exhibit hall. And the newest acquisition is a 1953 Massey Harris tractor that is
Really?
a beauty.
Wow. People donate these, or you buy them?
They do.
or- Okay.
They do, from all over the country.
Oh, okay. So from
Yes.
all over the country. How long have you been involved?
I have been at the Ag Museum for almost 3 years now.
Okay. I guess it's a very constantly evolving things being added.
Oh, it is evolving. It is
Okay.
evolving in many, many ways. We have a lot of new initiatives underway at the museum in education, exhibits, and
Okay.
events that are things that the museum has not done before. If COVID did anything, it forced us to innovate.
That's a good thing.
And it is. That would be the only good thing that I could say came out of COVID.
Okay.
We have moved our education programming, which was originally field trips for elementary school age children. And since schools are not able to send kids out on field trips anymore, we have created online education programs.
Okay.
We are filming virtual field trips, bringing the Ag Museum into schools, bringing it not just to Delmarva, but all
Right.
across the country now.
That's a good idea.
We have a major exhibit refresh underway in our Great Hall, telling the story of growing wheat in Delaware, which is
Okay.
something the museum has not done before. We have totally refreshed all those exhibits. We have a new produce exhibit. We are getting ready to install a new exhibit on invertebrates and the importance of invertebrates and
Oh.
insects to agriculture.
What's an invertebrate?
An
I forgot.
Think-
I forgot what an invertebrate
think-
was. What is that again?
Think insects.
Okay.
Think, sea creatures.
Okay.
I can't give you the exact definition of an invertebrate.
I'd have to come to the museum to
Yes,
learn.
in this regard, think insects.
Think insects. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I have been there a few times, in other words, and every time I'm like, man, I need to come more often because I don't think you can get it all in one visit.
You can't.
There's so much to see there, in other words, and so life has changed so much. You know, like we get upset if our remote control batteries go dead. You know, but people, man, you know, they used to have to go outside and split wood and put it in the fireplace to heat and just so many things. What do you find the most interesting thing you've seen there? Like where you're like, I never thought of it that way.
To be perfectly honest, it would be, and this is part of a new exhibit we're also launching on the impact of rural electrification on Delmarva. And so the most interesting thing I've seen is the differences in washing machines and what we would consider creature comforts now.
Okay.
The washing machines that have changed over time from old wooden hand crank models to models that were produced by Maytag back in the 1930s for people specifically in rural areas who did not have electricity. So they designed washing machines with gasoline motors, whereas they also had a similar model with an electric motor.
I have seen this, the things on the bottom with a pulley.
Right.
Like a belt.
Right.
I think I had one of them. Not that I had it and used it. I think I bought one and sold it.
It's an important history lesson because it doesn't, I always ask school children and adults, look at these machines and tell me what the difference is between the two and why you think they were designed that way. And the answer that never comes to anyone's mind is the fact that if you lived in a rural area where there was no electricity, such as Delmarva in the 1930s, if you were to get a washing machine, you had to have a gas-powered machine because you had no electricity.
Right.
If you were in a urban area, you would have an electric-powered machine. Also, you probably didn't have any running water in your house, so you would have to haul water from your well or from the creek to fill the washing machine.
Right.
So creature comforts have changed quite
That's
a bit.
amazing. You know, and washing machines also, they never had a lid on them. In other words,
these do.
They do, okay.
Yes.
But I think I remember seeing somewhere where the top was open, like, you know, that wouldn't be allowed today.
No, extremely dangerous.
Right, extremely dangerous.
Extremely dangerous.
Wow. So what role do you play there?
I am the executive director.
Okay.
And again, I've been there for just under 3 years.
Okay.
And it is a very, very dynamic place to
It
work.
is.
We have an extremely small staff, a dedicated board of trustees. One thing I want to stress about our museum that many people are not aware of because of the name, Delaware Agricultural Museum and Village, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
Okay.
We are private. We are not state-run.
You could use donations.
Yes, we rely very heavily on public donations to cover our operating costs. And this is particularly true this year with COVID. We were extremely hard hit by that.
Yeah.
But as it turns out, we've had a pretty darn good year.
Well,
2020 ended with a real bang for our museum.
Good.
We were the very fortunate recipient of $150,000 from the Crystal Trust
Really?
to restore the buildings in our 1890s village.
That's very good.
So you're going to see a lot of great things at the Ag Museum over the next year.
Didn't see that coming in 2020.
No, we didn't. We
That was
all we
good.
saw was bad, and that was
Right.
so happy.
Good way to finish the year, huh?
Yes.
So
we're all-
people can learn more. Is there a Facebook page for the museum?
We have a Facebook page. We also have a website, which
Okay.
is www.agriculturalmuseum.org.
And I recommend this. I mean, adults of any age, children of any age, there's something to see, something to learn, something to experience. What'd you say? It's only $3 for kids and
It's
$5
$3
for
for
adults?
kids and $5 for adults. These are special rates right now.
Okay. So take advantage of it.
Yes. We also are launching a summer concert series this summer, the first that the Ag Museum has ever done. We're on a very large 10-acre property.
Okay.
So we have the capability of providing large-scale indoor-outdoor events.
Okay.
And so we're launching a summer concert series so people can come in and enjoy our 1890s village
Wonderful.
on the shore of Silver Lake in Dover safely and enjoy. We have concerts in June, July, and August on Wednesday nights.
Very good.
With food and
Fellowship
drink.
and bring your own chair.
Yes.
Okay.
6 to 8 p.m. And this will all be on our Facebook page and on our website.
I want to encourage everybody to like the Facebook page. Well, I'm out of time. Is there anything else you wanted to say or add or any contact info?
I just wanted to say that the people at the Ag Museum are working very, very hard to enhance the visitor experience, to bring in new visitors. We also opened as a new event venue recently with 9,000 square feet.
Oh, you can rent it?
Yes.
Okay.
Weddings, receptions, parties.
Meetings, whatever.
We have 2 weddings and a gender reveal party there just next weekend.
Really?
We have events every 5 days a week.
Okay. Well,
And
very good.
it is,
So
please
it's
look up
for
the Ag
rent.
Museum. Yep.
Okay.
And we are in the heart of Delaware, so you couldn't find a better place to hold
Right.
your event.
Right in front of Home Depot.
We are, yes, we are on the south side of Del State University on Route 13,
Right.
866 North DuPont Highway.
All right. And look them up on the web.
Absolutely.
All right. Is there any phone numbers you want to give out?
The phone number is 302-734-1618.
Okay. Who wrangled you into being on here? Everett?
Let's see, my good friend Everett Moore,
Okay,
who
I
we
just
miss
wondered.
having on our board.
Okay.
Hi, Everett.
Hi. Everett. Good morning, Everett. He's my lawyer, so he does a good job.
Everett is a real treasure, and,
Yes, he
and
is.
we miss him very much.
All right. All right. Well, then they can donate. They can come in. They can enjoy a concert. They just need to check it out.
Yeah, and they can rent our event space.
Rent your event space. I have one question. Do you like ice cream?
I love ice cream.
Okay.
It
Good.
doesn't love me.
Oh, okay. Well, would you like a couple gift cards to
Yes,
Vanderwin's?
I would.
All right. I'll give you a couple of them. Do you know where Vanderwin's is?
Yes, I do.
All right. I'll give you 4 of them. Is that okay?
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I guarantee you, they
They
will not
get
go to
used?
waste.
All
Yes.
right. All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you,
okay.
Jim.
Have a good day. If you,
You
got
too.
anything else in the future, just let Jackie know, and we'll let you on a few times a year if it'll help you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you very
Take
much.
care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All right. There she goes. Look it up. Check it out. I am going to take my grandkids there. I forgot all about it. Everett Moore, if you're watching, good morning to you. Okay, I'm ready. We are going to talk about the Fibelkorns. Okay? Mr. and Mrs. Hold on here just a second. Let me just knock out a couple. Oh, we're taking a picture? All right. You want the back of her head or the front of her head? So, mine creates a glare. All right. So anyway, folks, we are here. We are at Laurel Junction. I want to do a quick sponsor segment for a couple things. How much time have I got? I got not many. You're right. All right. L&W Insurance Agency. Real quick. This is a sponsor segment. I love my insurance man. His name is Bill Strickland, okay? And Bill Strickland owns and operates L&W Insurance Agency, and they're in Dover, and they got about 40, 50 people that work there. It's like a little village. It's like a little army, and when I have insurance questions or insurance problems, they're not my problems, okay? All I got to do is worry about saying yes to what they suggest I buy, and other than that, when I need them, I like dealing with them. I deal them with my cars and with liability insurance and with homeowners insurance. And I got a lot of rentals and just all kinds of things, right down to the big white fence I own at a property that always seems to attract cars to run off the road and run into it, and then they drive away. So that's where insurance matters. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, if you need insurance, if you have insurance and you want a second or a third opinion, you want to deal with somebody that's local, somebody that answers the phone, somebody that speaks a language you understand, somebody that will come and look at your stuff, they will help you out. L&W is a great company. lwinsurance.com on the web, on Facebook. Like them on Facebook. Very active there. They're always posting interesting things. And call them on the phone. It's 302-856-7828, 856-7828. Now, here she is. I can tell you how far behind I am by all these notes. All right. Stacey.
Yes.
Mrs. Fibelkorn.
Yes.
It is Fibelkorn, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Solo again today.
All right.
Solo.
Where is he? I had so many construction-related questions.
And that's what he told me, that he had this whole conversation with you
He
earlier
did?
this week. I know.
All right.
But with the weather, because it was so wet.
Oh, yeah.
And so-
now it's hammer time.
That's right.
Hammer
right.
time.
So
All right.
He was disappointed. He was very disappointed. But
All right.
hopefully
Well,
next
tell him
time.
I was too. I'm heartbroken.
I know.
Okay.
And he said you would be.
A
He
gift
was
certificate to
counting-
the suicide bridge, I would get over it, okay?
Oh, okay.
The restaurant, not the bridge.
Got
A
it.
restaurant. All right, so listen
I
to
made a
me.
note.
How is Feebs doing? you've hired an employee now.
That would be me.
All right, and how's she doing?
She's doing well.
Is this a dependable employee?
She is.
Okay. All right.
So yes, we are very fortunate that I was able to leave my day job.
Okay.
And focus on this.
Right.
It really needed, focus. I was
Right.
trying to do both, and get us into liquor stores. Like, people don't realize we do all of that ourselves. We don't
Okay.
have a staff that's doing things. If
Okay.
Eric and I aren't doing it, it's not
It's
getting
not
done.
getting done.
Whether it's making mash, bottling, labeling, distribution, licensing, you name it, he and I split those roles.
Okay.
So
And he's working a lot more.
yes, he is.
Right. So it's
Yes.
kind of perfect timing.
It is. It is.
really is,
Yeah, definitely. So
Wow.
added a few more stores last month.
Like, do you want to name any, or you don't
Well,
want
actually, we have one right up the street, which is Lakeshore. So go
Okay.
see Tom and get some liquor. That's right up at Trap Pond.
Okay.
We just added a few in Seaford, which is great. So we're at Liquid Assets. We're at Liquor Land.
Okay.
We're up to 26 now. So go in, ask for
Congratulations.
Feebs. Ask
Feebs.
for Feebs.
Yep.
Yes, they will guide
Yep.
you. They'll direct you. They have signage. They're not great about putting it up, but
But see, that's another thing. You're going to have to go around and coach them.
I do.
What did you
I
say
do.
Eric calls it? Inspirational speeches.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You're going to have to go around and give these businesses inspirational speeches.
Right. You learn that when you raise children. So,
Right.
yeah, I do.
Yep.
I do give some very inspirational speeches. So,
Wow.
but it's going great. We did that whiskey release, which I was telling
Okay.
you we were going to do. We had 150 bottles. We have 8. We have 8.
Wow.
We have 8. So if you're looking
8.
for one,
This is a limited time offer. There's only 8 available.
batch one.
Can
So
somebody buy all 8?
you could.
Or are you really holding
could.
them out? And
You know what? We gave people the same opportunity. We released it, I believe it was Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And, we knew it was short notice. We released it Saturday evening and said it'll be available tomorrow, and people came out in droves. And that was beautiful. So
Wow.
that was batch 1. We'll be having batch 2 here shortly.
So if somebody wanted to meet you or see your business, what's the location?
We are at 733 Macaulay Street in Milford.
Macaulay
we just
Street in
extended
Milford.
the hours. So
Okay.
we're there Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 5.
Noon to 5.
Noon to 5.
Okay.
So they can stop in, they can sample, they can meet me.
Okay.
I provide entertainment.
Okay. What do you tell jokes?
I'm something.
Okay. And so what's that thing where you pay a flat price and you get so many
You get the
samples or whatever?
samples.
Okay.
So you can do a tasting.
Okay.
And the tasting, we provide all 5 of the brandies, 3 of the corn liquors, the whiskey, and then there's 5 2-ingredient cocktails. So you
Okay.
get a sample of how you could mix it. People
Okay.
are thrown off because it says brandy on the label.
Okay.
So we'd like to show them how easy it is.
Right.
Keep it simple, mixes with everything. Absolutely
Kind of like
delicious.
one size fits all.
It is, it is.
You can create a use for it for whatever you want to do.
You could mixes with anything. It's just a matter of your fruit preference out of the 5 that we offer. And
Okay. And this is all made in America, made in Milford, Delaware.
Made in Milford, yes, and that's
Wow.
what I like I said, I've touched it. We've touched it. We touch every bottle.
Right.
We,
You put your heart and soul into it.
It
I
really
mean, this
is.
this is your pride and joy.
It truly is. It's
Right.
truly a craft, and when you walk in, you can smell it, you can see it, you can hear it. I mean, last week he was making mash, and all you could hear was the roar of the mixers and the water's going.
okay.
And you can smell the corn, and it's people are like, "Wow, you're doing it right here." I mean,
Right.
because you can see it. I mean, there's
Right.
no.
Isn't that kinda neat?
It is very.
So
cool.
a free tour, just stand there and look.
That's all you gotta do. is look through the
Self-guided
door.
tour.
Self-guided
Just
tour.
take a look. All right. So anyway, how do they? You want everybody to like your Facebook page
Yes,
first of all. It's very
Facebook,
active. Things
yeah.
going on.
Facebook, Instagram, Feebs Distilling. There's 2. Go to the one that says Feebs Distilling, not Feebs Distilling Co.
Okay.
Facebook has a way of just not letting you delete stuff or remove
really?
stuff. Yeah, because initially we had started with the Feebs Distilling Co.
I could tell you how to get rid of it.
Yeah,
Can you still post on it?
I believe so.
Just write "I love Trump." It'll be gone. Okay, that's almost as good as a stock tip.
That's it, right?
Have you seen the Purple House in Milford?
I have seen the Purple House.
You know the story behind it?
Was it about the sidewalk?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So the pink house.
Pink house. Yeah.
Not the purple. Anyway, that guy missed an opportunity. He painted
He's
it pink.
L&W Insurance.
No, he's a realtor.
Oh, okay.
Jamie Maston.
I thought it said L&W at one
A long
point.
time ago, it did.
Okay.
Hey, are we getting off the radio? All right, I think we're out of time. Feebs
have it.
Distilling.
Feebs
Is that-
Distilling.
Wow. Well, talk to me for just another minute. But
Okay.
anyway, the gentleman that painted that house pink,
Yes.
He painted it because he's frustrated.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Because they were going to make it put these sidewalks that go nowhere.
Sidewalk to nowhere.
Sidewalk to nowhere. Anyway, what he should have done is paint Milford Loves Trump. It would have changed everything. Flags,
yes.
everything.
Anything patriotic.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are done. We're still on TV and still on TV, radio. Radio is on break. We're on TV. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We still got a good audience. But
Good
is there
deal.
anything else you had to say? Do we want to say hi to Eric or just?
Oh, hi. Hubs.
Is he working at the distillery right now?
No, he's working at the job site.
Really? I go by there every Sunday. I go to church up at United. Yeah.
Yep, he did.
Yep.
So yeah, once there's no rain, and even when it does rain, he's got to stop there and check it. Before.
What's
he can do
neat is
anything else.
everything you see on the ground goes underground.
Right.
All them big things, them
Is ultimately going to be
in the
buried.
ground.
Yep. Isn't that crazy?
And he's telling me there's going to be a train track that runs through the building.
Oh,
what
I
he
didn't know it
told
was
me.
going through the building. I
That's
know
what
that
I
it's
thought
got
he
a
said.
spur right there, which is perfect for that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I added that part to it.
Mr. Weller getting creative.
It's going over the second floor of the building.
It's going to be a bridge. Hey,
you know, you tell somebody we're painting the building green, and by the end of the story, it's red. So, all
Purple.
right, purple. It's really pink. All right,
Yep.
I'm going to let you go. Do you enjoy ice cream?
I do.
Would you like
do.
some gift cards, Amanda?
Certainly.
Would you
I-
use them?
Yeah, well, who would turn down Vanderbilt ice cream?
I have no idea. I'll give you 4. Is that enough, or
Oh, that's perfect.
do you need more? Okay.
I'll share with the kids.
Okay, there's a federal law. I need to give away so many every week. Okay. Hey, I
'em
want to
coming.
thank you for your support of my billboard, my business, my
We
show.
appreciate
You
it.
guys are doing a good job.
We appreciate your support.
Okay.
We really do.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Tell
you.
Eric I missed him.
I will do
Okay?
that. I
I'll
will do
stop
that.
by one day and he can give me a free ride on some piece of equipment.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
No, I
Come
don't
by
wanna
the
mess with him.
distillery and just
Yeah,
see what we do.
I gotta make
That
my
would be
way
great.
there. I went
You
by
do.
one day to show it to my wife, but it was closed. But anyway, so
I'm working
and
on
I didn't
it.
have my key with me. So
Right.
all right,
I'm working
Thanks
on
a
it.
lot. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
See you.
All
Okay.
right.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, there she goes. All right, we went into overtime there. That was pretty cool. But anyway, Colin Walls is going to join me here in just a minute. I have fallen just a little behind, but anyway, what'd you say?
You have.
I have, for sure. But we're having a good time
The
today.
busiest show ever, Jim.
Busiest show.
Isn't
It
that
is
what
a
you
busy
always
show
say?
now, folks.
Right.
To be honest with you, I'm taking out everything that was my filler stuff. So you keep talking, Colin.
Well,
TV, what?
Let's talk about TV Delmarva.
TV Delmarva.
Channel 14 over the air, on Roku, on Amazon Fire Stick, tvdelmarva.com.
TVDelmarva.com.
Yeah, lots of different ways to find us. So over the air, the easiest way is to point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan
Your TV.
your TV.
And you don't have to do this every time, just pretty much the first
Exactly,
time.
yeah, the
Right.
first time. And then look for Channel 14. Now, if you're out of the area, if you're out of range of our signal, or you have family members that are from this area and they just kind of want to keep in touch with what's going on here,
Right.
Roku,
Yep.
Amazon Fire
Anywhere.
Stick.
Or if you take a vacation, you don't want to miss nothing.
Yeah, take a vacation.
know.
Hey, I also want to talk about our Delmarva WX Roku channel.
Okay.
It is now on the air on Roku, so if you search for Delmarva WX,
Okay.
you will find that channel on
Is that
there.
14.4?
4. And so
14.4.
there's also lots of sponsorship opportunities
Yes.
on Delmarva WX. So what you want to do is get in touch with me about
El
it.
Presidente.
302-242-8015. And the way the channel's set up is it's designed to be viewed in 15-minute increments. Now, I do
Okay.
find that people are watching it for longer than that.
And they're allowed to.
They're exactly.
It's America,
We don't
folks.
cut them off.
Right now, you can still watch TV longer if you want to.
Right. So you're going to get the local conditions. This is all programmed locally and originates locally. So you're going to get the local conditions. Hunter at Delmarva WX has done a fantastic job.
Pictures
of
will be
putting
local.
this all together. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Oh, there's a new. Oh, I should have played it today. We've got a new promo.
Okay.
For Delmarva WX, but we'll show that next week.
Okay.
Anyway, it's going to be 3 minutes of weather. So the top of the hour starts out. We call it weather first. Top of the hour
Okay.
is the weather.
Good idea.
3 minutes, local conditions, local forecast, local radar.
Okay.
2 minutes of ads. You're not
All
going to
local.
sit through lots of ads to wait to get to the good
Right.
stuff.
So that's a maximum of 4 ads.
That's 4 ads. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. 2 minutes of ads. 3 minutes of local news. Coming soon. Right now it's
Coming
only
soon.
weather, but coming
Right.
soon. After that, it'll be
It's
3
arriving
minutes
soon.
of local news.
Okay.
2 minutes of ads. And then 3 minutes of local cameras and traffic.
Yeah, that'll be neat.
Road conditions.
Right, that'll be neat.
That'll be real neat.
Real neat.
And then 2 minutes of ads. So the most you're going to sit through to get to the next segment is 2 minutes of ads. Not a lot to watch to get to it.
Now, I don't want to take up your time.
Okay.
But I had a suggestion cross my mind.
Okay, I'm ready.
I don't know if this exists, but boy, if it does, it would be cool.
All right.
I wonder if there's any cameras up at the air base that would show planes landing.
Oh, we could probably sneak some in there, I'm sure.
No, I got a feeling there's a feed somewhere.
You think
that wouldn't that be kind of neat?
I doubt.
You do?
You think there's really
I have a feeling.
feeds of...
And I'm not going to be shocked if there isn't some at the Georgetown airport, too.
Really?
I think it'd be neat to see, all them helicopters land when Trump comes to town and stuff like that. I'm gonna.
When Trump comes to town?
I meant Biden. I'm sorry.
Is he still your president?
He's my president, no doubt. Anyway, there's a man can wish. So anyway, I know who would know that answer.
Who would know that answer?
Jim Bowden.
Jim Bowden would know, I'm sure. Yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
I want to know: is there a camera that's on 24/7? At the airport.
And are we allowed to just use it and then make money off of it? Probably not.
No, you're right. Just make your money on the first 12 minutes.
That's right.
All right, we're back on the radio.
All right.
Or we're coming on the radio.
All right.
Colin, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Call Colin now, 302-242-8015. Holy mackerel. Is anybody here for me? I don't know. So anyway, we're just saying we're here. I'm going to catch up then, if that's okay. Tomatoes catching up and bubblegum sticking to the rail. Okay, that's how the race is going, everybody. Tomato is catching up. So good morning. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. Holy mackerel. And we have gotten way behind. Today's show has been action-packed. So if you're just tuning in, I encourage you, take a minute. Get your family together and sit down and watch us on YouTube over the weekend. At who is sending me notes? Anyway, so thank you very much for all of those different things. So anyway, I can't read and talk. It's a real problem I've got. So anyway, listen to me, folks. Weller Does Delmarva is available for your viewing 24/7 on WellerDoesDelmarva.com or Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. Now, Vanderwin's Ice Cream. You've heard me give them out all morning long to the guests. I'm going to try to open up the phone lines before the end of the show and give some away. So stay ready, but I'm not ready yet. But I want to tell you about Vanderwin's Creamery, Vanderwin's Farms, Vanderwin's Ice Cream. 4 locations. You got Dewey Beach, Fenwick Island, Bridgeville, and Greenwood. I don't know who is open when, so check that out for yourself. But the ice cream is dreamy and creamy. This is my new slogan for them. Our ice cream is dreamy and creamy. But anyway, they got ice cream. They got great milkshakes. They give you free napkins with every purchase. It's just a great experience. And I want to tell you that they are a local family they're big farmers in the community. Been around 60, 70 years and very supportive of the community. In fact, they just bought a trailer from me, so thank you to the Vanderwin family for your trailer purchase. And I just want to let you know that if you love ice cream, you want ice cream, go to Vanderwin's, check them out, like their Facebook page, and that way you'll know what's going on when. And I'm going to try to give away some gift cards here in just a little bit, but just hold tight. Dry Zone sponsor segment. People hear me talk about Dry Zone. It's been raining so much, people's crawl spaces are just flooded like crazy. If your basement's leaking, if your crawl space is flooded, and you are just fed up with it, and you want a healthy environment instead of having all that mold and everything else growing there, you give Dry Zone a call. Their estimates are absolutely free. It's more like an evaluation. You give them a call. They schedule an appointment. They send somebody out. They arrive on the day and the time that they're supposed to. They take a look at your situation and they say, hey, here's a solution. Here's what you're looking at. We can take care of you. I think they even can offer financing. There's a lot of things Dry Zone does, but they do crawl space encapsulation. They help with leaky basements if you need a sump pump put in. If you want to remodel your basement or your garage, they also offer that service. They do electrical work if you need that. If you've got a swimming pool and you're getting ready to uncover your pool and some of the concrete around the pool, one corner's dipped down and another corner's dipped up and you've got a tripping hazard there, they can literally level concrete. We have seen that and you can use it within 15 minutes of when they do it. So they drill these holes in it, and they pump this stuff in there, and it just levels it right in front of your eyes. So anyway, Dry Zone is an amazing company. You can tell I get excited just talking about them. They're always looking for new team members. I call them employees. They call them team members. Same thing. But if you want to join Team Dry Zone, if you want a job that will work you rain or shine, Dry Zone is the company. Locally owned, locally operated. I've watched them grow over the years. They're located right in Ellendale. Give them a call. What's the phone number? 302-684-5034, 684-5034. On the web, it's dryzone.com. Like their Facebook page if you would, just for the heck of it, and stop by and say hi, apply for a job, or just check them out in person. You won't be disappointed. One more thing. Amy Brown, who works at Dry Zone, is celebrating her birthday today, and we would like to wish her a happy birthday. Amy, if you were here, we would give you gift cards to Vanderwints, okay? All right, what else is going on? So we might have a couple more guests, and we might not. We just don't know how the rest of the show is going to go. But I hear the telephone ringing. We better grab that. That could be none other than Donald J. Hello?
Hello?
Who am I talking to?
Debbie Short.
Is this Debbie Short, the Debbie Short?
Well, I am Debbie Short. That's correct. I don't know if I'm the Debbie Short.
You are. You're Kevin Short's better half.
Well, I am that.
All right. How you doing, Debbie?
I am doing really well, Jim, because, I participated in the Do More 24 campaign for the Barbara Brooks Transition House yesterday.
And you did good.
And the people of Delaware and particularly Sussex County were very, very generous.
I agree.
Generous, more generous than I could imagine.
Yep, I totally agree. It was wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, there are about 400 nonprofits that participated in the campaign yesterday, and Delaware gave the nonprofits about $1.9 million yesterday.
That was a good day.
It was a great day.
Good day for Delaware.
Day.
Shows we're a giving state, giving people.
We are a giving state.
Yep. So how did
very generous.
How did your organization is called the Barbara K. Brooks Transition Home? Is that correct?
That's correct.
And this is an event that you kind of have been involved with, what, 2 years now, or is this your third year?
No, I think this is my 5th year, Jim.
Of Do More 24?
Yes.
Wow. We were just teenagers when it started.
How about it?
Huh.
That's the truth.
So how did you do? How did the Barbara K. Brooks home do?
We did very well. We raised in 24 hours $42,000 for our little house.
Congratulations.
And, those donations are going to make it possible for us to stay open next year and help women who are in recovery and who are trying to get their lives turned around. And I'm really, really very grateful and thankful. I went into this campaign thinking that if we could do half of what we did last year, I would feel really blessed. Mm-hmm. We raised 29% more money this year than last year.
Wow.
And during the pandemic,
right.
People are out of work,
right,
and feeling the plight. So people really did step up where they knew that other people couldn't.
I do think it speaks for the job you're doing with the home, the difference it's making in the community. People are recognizing that. They want to get behind that and, keep it shored up, keep it going, in other words. And I think you're doing a good job there. So I think that has a lot to do with people wanting to support it, to see it stay.
Well, thank you so much for saying that. We have a pretty structured program at the house that helps women, and it's not for everybody because we're, a lot of people don't like a lot of structure. Our house has a lot of structure, and it's not for everybody, but, we help those who want to be helped, who we can help.
Right.
That's the best I can say.
So the Barbara K. Brooks home, if somebody wanted to learn more or know more or communicate with you, what should they do?
Well, they could call me. They can visit our website at brookshome.org.
Okay.
They could call me, those are the two best ways. We have a Facebook page that's not real active because my attentions are split other areas.
Oh, yeah.
In other areas. But my number is 302-249-7751. And I thank you for, your personal support and all you did to promote the cause and to allow me to come and talk to you about it. And the folks that you're reaching were very generous, very, very generous to us. And I want to thank your viewers and listeners for that support.
Well, you're welcome. But Debbie, I'm very proud of the job you've done with this. I remember you and Kevin and I would sit around and have breakfast or lunch and chit-chat about this, and I really didn't understand what you were doing, and now it's an actual building, changing people's lives, making a difference in our community and families, and thank you. Thank you for doing that. You didn't need to, but you did. And, a lot of people see a need and move on. You saw a need and got involved, and I appreciate you doing that, so thank you. All right.
Well, thank you, Jim.
I got one more question, and I forgot what it was. I want to know, if you were allowed to vote in the Milton election for the town council, I'm going to put you on the spot now, okay?
Okay, go.
Would you vote for Emory West?
I wish I could vote for Emory West because Emory is a great guy. He knows a lot about the history of Milton, but he's also progressive in his thinking about how people don't like change. A lot of people don't like change, but good change is good.
Right.
And I think Emory sees good change on the horizon. Yeah. So yes, my answer is yes. Unequivocally, I would vote for him.
Well, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but I know you know him, and I think the election is today, and so this is a today-only opportunity. Well, Debbie, you did good. You did good, and I appreciate it, and people still can donate year-round if they want or, learn more. And you know what? I'm going to suggest maybe next time we talk, why don't we see if we can find you a social media manager, somebody that might want to volunteer some time to help with the social media side so you can focus on other things. So we'll see.
That would be great because I'm one person and I need help. I need volunteers. And so, that'd be great. And
I want to encourage people to go to Facebook and look at your first Facebook Live.
Oh my gosh, that was something.
It's great.
I have you to thank for giving me tips and helpful tips and what to do and what not to do, and I appreciate it. I had never done that before, and so it was a new experience, and
it was good.
Some good response from it.
You did good.
So thank you.
All right, well, Debbie,
thanks for taking time to talk to me.
You're welcome, and tell Kevin I said hello. And if he ever takes you to eat at Irish Eyes in Milton, try the macaroni and cheese with crab meat on it.
Okay.
It's pretty darn good. I thought he was messing with me. I don't normally try anything new, but I did try it, and I liked it. It was really good.
Well, good. Can I just say one more thing that I forgot to say?
I don't think you can, but go ahead.
All right. I just want to give a shout out to Jim Martin and the Shepherd's Office and the great job that they did this year. They raised the most money for a small nonprofit in the state of Delaware, and I'm proud to know Jim and just congratulations to that organization because I know they do a lot to help people.
Yep. Well, I'm proud of both of you. I know you both, and I think you both did a good job and represent Sussex County well. All right.
Well, thank you.
Have a good weekend, okay?
All right, very good. Thanks, Jim.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. It is the day to vote for Emory West, so if anybody knows him, please, I set her up for that, but I didn't know what she was going to say, and I knew she would be honest. But I'm just letting you know, today is the day to vote Emory into the Milton Town Council. Listen to me. The weather's clearing up, things are getting busier, businesses are getting busier, and I got a guy that I've been, using and dealing with and promoting in reference to power washing, okay? Soft wash or power wash, he does both, okay? And there's certain times you do one and certain times you do other. But he's getting busier. His schedule is starting to fill up, and his name is Mike Schaefer's, and I want to tell you that this is a sponsor segment, and it's Easy Clean Power Washing. Easy Clean Power Washing. And I just want to let you know, if you're looking for somebody to power wash your house or soft wash your house or do your roof or whatever, or clean the gutters or sidewalks or pavers or whatever, I've dealt with him on more than one project and been very happy with him. So he's very fair on price. He's an owner-operator, so he's on the scene, and he's very particular and very precise and very very responsive. So if you need some power washing done, you want to get the green stuff off your building or off your house, or you're getting ready to get some equipment out and you want to, I had him power wash my zero-turn mower and my little tractor and some enclosed trailers. Very pleased with him. He did my pavers, he did my back steps, he did my house, my porch, my big shop. He's getting ready to do the store at Weller's in Bridgeville. He's going to do them swing sets out front. So whatever you may need done, he did my swing set at home and he got all this stuff off of there. It was nice. So anyway, you want something nice and clean. You want to deal with somebody that's going to show up. You want to deal with somebody that knows what they're doing. He's licensed. He's insured. He's a good guy. His name is Mike Schaefer's. And his number, are you ready? It's 302. Going to write it down. 302-381-8305. That's 302-381-8305. Like him on Facebook. It's Easy Clean Power Washing. And it's easycleanmd.com on the web. Now, where am I at? I got a couple minutes left. I want to take some phone calls. You guys in the mood to take some phone calls? I'm going to give you the phone number. And I've talked about Emory West enough. And I'm going to give you the phone number. And I want to mention one more time my friend Tony Suter. A lot of people knew Tony. A lot of people. I didn't know so many people knew her. But she passed away this week. And her services, her celebration of life, let's call it that, celebration of life, is going to be this Thursday, the 11th, at Eagles Nest Church in Milton. Everybody is welcome. Wear your mask. If you want to come celebrate Tony's life, if you knew her, she was a wonderful person. And it is the 11th from 10 to 12 at Eagles Nest Church is a time of visitation. And then the service begins at noon. I hope to see you there. Weller's Utility Trailers is open. Do not forget our free offer. Today, what is today? March 6th. March 6th. 2021 is the 1-year anniversary of Chuck Creighton coming to work with Weller's Utility Trailers. We're going to give you a free gift, a free t-shirt, a free holdie pole, fishing rod brackets to hang your fishing rods on, 2 Vanderwins gift cards, and 1 LED flashlight, all for one money, free. So if you would like that gift, stop into Weller's in Bridgeville today only, March 6th, 2021 only. We close at 2. You are invited to stop in, say hello to Chuck, congratulate him on supporting and helping me for a year. He does a good job. Weller's is just got a good team. We're like a well-oiled machine, and we do have a help-wanted position. We're looking for another person to be our lot person too. Like when trailers comes in, we unload them and we put them on the ground, and you got to put the tires and wheels on them and put the ramp gates on them, and then you got to park them where they go nice and neat and measure them and make sure that they're what they're supposed to be. And we're looking for somebody to do that, okay? And then when a customer buys one, you take our little tractor, you go get the trailer, you bring it over to the shop, you plug it into this box, you make sure all the lights work, you jack it up, you make sure the brakes work, and then you hook it to the customer's vehicle. So if you're looking for a job like that, it is year-round, it is rain or shine. We're looking for somebody to help us out. Stop in and talk to Chuck or Mike in person, and they will give you all the details, okay? Now, what do we want to do? Do we want to take phone calls, or what do we want to do? I'm not missing anybody, am I? Okay. Phone calls, the phone number. Let's put it on the screen. 302-422-7336. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a contest out of it, all right? We need you to call in. In fact, it's too late to do a contest. Let's just give away Vanderwin's gift cards, okay? All right, we'll do a contest sometime. Vanderwin's gift cards, we need you to call in and tell us one thing that somebody talked about on this show today. Just one thing. And we'll give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's, okay? In fact, the first caller will get 4 gift cards to Vanderwin's. And then after that, it'll be 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. So be the first person to call me right now, 422-7336. I forgot what I just said. Did I just say 4 gift cards? I can't even remember. Okay, so the first person gets 4 Vanderwin's, okay? Call me right now and just tell me one thing that you've heard or seen on this show today. 422-7336. 422-7336. Don't be shy. And you can be watching on TV, radio, Facebook, YouTube. It don't matter, okay? 422-7336. If you would call in right now, just tell me one thing that you loved, hated, or got out of this show today, and I'm going to give you 4 gift cards to Vanderwin's, okay? 4. Did the phone really ring? Are you calling about pizza?
I am so excited to hear everything that I heard today about the Delaware Agricultural Museum.
Oh, that was last week's show. Was that today?
That was today. I was there last week.
Oh.
And I'm going to see you this time next week.
And who is this? Is this Pat?
This is Pat. How are you today, Jim?
Good. Let's preference. This is Pat Campbell White, local realtor, correct?
That is correct. That's what I've been doing for the last 47 years.
Okay. Very intelligent?
I work at trying to be, yes, sir. I've passed that test a few times.
All right. Can you walk and chew gum?
Ride my motorcycle at the same time.
Okay, there you go. Ride or bike, walk, and chew gum. Listen,
Yeah,
you're going to join us next Saturday, is that right?
absolutely. Look forward to seeing you to talk about all things wonderful.
Then we'll give you 4 gift cards to Vanderwins. Is that okay?
And we'll find somebody that'll be happy to use them. You're so,
All right.
so good about distributing those. Vanderwins has got great ice cream.
Well, they do. All right. Well, Pat, thanks for watching the show. Thanks for your friendship and your support, okay?
Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you next week.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, folks, that's how it works, all right? So give us a call now. 2 gift cards, 2. Count them. 1, 2. 2 gift cards to Vanderwins for free. Just call me right now and just tell me something about this show. 422-7336. We want to do this rapid fire. And if you call and it's busy, don't give up, okay? I don't even know what happens if you call and somebody's on the phone. But anyway, just hang up and call back, okay? All right, this is for 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. Who am I talking to?
Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson. Now, can you comment on anything you've heard or seen on this show?
I heard Debbie Short on talk a while ago.
Debbie Short?
And you're going to go tomorrow night or this week. You're going to go to Shooter's.
With Colin? Yes. Sam, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Now, do you want 2 gift cards to Vanderwins?
I'll take them.
You'll pick them up at Weller's?
I can do that.
All right. Well, other than that, I'm going to say goodbye. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. See you, Sam.
See you then.
Bye. Folks, that is a record. That is the shortest conversation I've ever had with Sam Wilson, all right? But I'm just a little pressed for time. Sam, we love you, and thank you for calling the show, okay? Sam is a good friend of mine and a good guy. That's a great question, Colin. Is Sam watching on? I bet you Sam is watching on a Roku TV, if I had to guess. So call me now, 422-7336. Tell me something about this show, and we're going to put you down for 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. It's that simple, everybody. 422-7336. Please call now. We are limited on time, and we've only got 500 more gift cards to give away today. 422-7336. All right? Is that the phone for real? I can't hear it because of these things. All right, caller, are you there?
Hey, Jim.
Is this Snooky?
Yes, I put it in thing for Metro West.
Do you know?
I knew Metro West. What? I knew Metro West. I really was a kid. He was a hard worker. He got one bad habit. He never quit trying to get something done right.
He's a worker, isn't he?
Yeah, it is. He'll talk to me to death. I'll be everything he's trying to do. He's a good guy.
And how are you?
I'm doing fine, Jim.
Good.
I'm getting it and working.
All right. Are you getting all healed up?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Are you watching on TV or radio, or how are you hearing the show?
1059.
1059. Okay, and I'll set 2 gift cards aside for you, okay?
I'm glad you got a new man working with you.
Me too.
He's that very good guy, Chuck is.
Yep. You want me to go into politics now, don't you?
Yes, you got more time now.
That's right. Nothing to do.
Nothing. You all got something to do.
I agree.
But Midwest is a good guy, and if they can't get that way, I'd work harder than he does.
All right. So we'll get our money's worth if he's a councilman.
He might not be right all the time, but he'll work at it.
Right. I agree. Well, thanks a lot for calling. Tell Pat I said hi, okay?
Okay, Jim.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So Snooky, good supporter of the show, and he is getting healed up. He's been a little sick. One more phone call, 422-7336. 422-7336. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
And how are you hearing or seeing the show?
Well, on the radio, I'm on my way doing some lamp repairs, Jim. It's Don the lamp doctor, Don Disher.
Hey, Don, how you been?
Good, yourself?
Good. And you want a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's?
Absolutely, mine and my wife's favorite.
Oh, good. Good. And how's everything with you?
Busy. Like I'm running lamp poles. I got 5 to do today.
Really? Lamp repairs, lamp work.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So if somebody had a lamp that was an antique or an older lamp that needed some repairs or rewiring or something, that's something you do.
Yep, just give me a call.
What's your number?
302-381-2647.
All right, Don. Thank you. Have a good weekend, my friend.
All right, you too, Jamie.
See. Bye-bye. God bless you. Don Disherone, real good guy. I've had him on the show, I think, a time or two. And my wife might need some of his services for a lamp repair. We've got some old lamps, and whenever she rewires them, I get nervous. Okay? I always say, well, can you turn that one on the first time and show me how it works? So anyway, I'm out of time, folks. We're going to be done with the radio. Thank you, everybody that helps with the show, our audience that comes here and hangs out. We appreciate them. We'll be back next week with Weller Does Delmarva. The Saturday Spotlight is next with Dan Gaffney. He is unbelievable and fun to listen to. All right, so what is next? Weller's Utility Trailers is open. How much time I got left on the TV? 25 minutes left on TV, everybody. Is that right? 25 seconds. I want to remind you, if you are watching this TV station, TV Delmarva, give Colin a call. Even if you just love the station, send him a text message, 302-242-8015. He's putting his heart and soul into it. He would like to sell some advertising, and he does his best to make this thing happen. So God bless you. Goodbye.